you have to kill my cat? Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. Some lights on in an empty bar, a toilet with the seat left up. It's closure like a deer in headlight. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? So let's talk about what I want to do, cause all I want to do is turn back time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found one life turned to. I said it last time, but I'm not afraid of empty rooms. I'm not afraid of new perfume, and in fact, my dear, I'm fucking terrified. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? Woo! One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent?
Hello everybody, hi, happy Wednesday, welcome into the stream. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hello. I haven't said my normal thing today and that really threw me off. I don't know why I reordered all of the words that I normally say, but that really, I caught myself off guard there. That really caught me off guard. Hello Rover, hello Bobby, hello Orange, welcome on in everyone. Hiya, happy Wednesday. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy today. A little bit sleepy, a little bit slightly unwilling to be here. Just a little bit though, just a little, only a tiny bit. A lot of it, just a lot of it. I don't want to be here, but I'm here nonetheless. Sorry, I'm fixing something in my background that you guys can't see, but it will bother me the entire stream if I don't do it now, so I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm better now, I feel better now, I fixed it. I did it, look, I did it. See, look, I did it, it's okay, look, I did it. Not that it made any difference to you. It didn't make any difference to you guys. But, it fixed me mentally, slightly anyway. Good to see the house is still standing, isn't it just? Hello, Yoda, welcome on in. I mean, you did end up sleeping at like 2. Yeah, but I've done like nothing today, so like... I feel like that should counteract the whole, like, sleeping at 2 a.m. kind of deal. Although my body is not used to doing that. I'd literally barely moved today. So my body should be like, okay, well, you know, as much as I did fall asleep a little bit too late, or so, I didn't move. I literally have not moved this entire day. I don't think I've actually stood up since, like, 4 o'clock. So my body should be okay. It's just like I'm a little bit, my brain is too overwhelmed, okay? My brain is too overwhelmed to do anything today, so it's not going to. I tried, it didn't work, so I sat and I did colouring in for hours instead. Hello, Rapfesta, welcome on in, happy Wednesday. Now you've started stream, you've been productive for today, time to end stream. Tempting, really tempting. I mean, I did say that I'm going shorter today, and that is probably true. I'll probably be here for like an hour and a half, and I'm going the fuck to bed. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm absolutely blacking out after this stream. Opinions on Christmas? I feel very neutral about Christmas. I don't dislike it, but at the same time, it just feels a little bit like, oh wow, it's Christmas, you know what I mean? It's all nice and good and all, and I think I enjoy the build up to Christmas more than I enjoy actual Christmas Day. I think actual Christmas Day fucking sucks. Who actually enjoys Christmas Day? I love sitting around with all of my family. That sounds bad because that's probably one of the nicer parts. It just feels sad. Christmas Day feels sad, but the build up to Christmas, getting all excited about Christmas, way more better than Christmas Day. So I'm kind of neutral on it. Sometimes we have good days, sometimes we don't. Can't always have a good day, then it would be a normal day. True. Very true. You have to have a balance. You have to. A Daisy Just Chatting stream? What is this? Oh, it's crazy, right? What else is new in the world? Oh, it's crazy. You guys would never expect this from me. I was going to play a game, but then my brain went all funky and decided that it didn't want to do anything today. And I was like, right, well, if I couldn't even make myself, like, get up, I don't think I'm going to be able to make myself play a fucking game, right? So I tried my best and it didn't work. I do dislike it. I do hate it. I'll put Mariah Carey in a fireplace. Whoa! What's Mariah done? What's Mariah done apart from make a singular Christmas song? I feel like if anything, there's probably more people you should be pissy at. You know what I mean? What's Mariah done? She's probably done a lot, but like, come on. She's not, blame Santa instead at least. He's probably done more, because it's more of a mental shock that the year is almost over again. Yeah, that's my problem with Christmas. The way that it just kind of gets here, that's horrifying. It is. How are you today? I'm Princess Di. I'm very good, Ace. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I'm very good. I'm feeling a little bit wah in the brain. But physically, I'm doing grand. Physically, I'm doing great. It's gonna be Halloween again before Sugar plays Frambo. Yeah, it's gonna be an entire year. I might play it on Friday. I may play it on Friday. Mayhaps play it on Friday. I don't know. I'm probably chatting shit. I probably just won't go live on Friday. Christmas is great. Christmas music is the devil's anthem. Okay, but what about Mistletoe by Justin Bieber? Yeah, what? Yeah, throwing that one. I don't actually know how that goes at all. I was gonna sing it, but I could not tell you how that song goes. What about so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year's over, a new one's just begun. What about that one? That's a good one. Come on, that's a good one. You can't even argue me, that's a good one. She's done 2 Christmas songs? Oh, she did 2? I was gonna say, if she made 1, then fine. Santa's a creep? Yeah, he's on my hate list. There he is. He deserves the slot on the hate list. He's a fucking weirdo, creeping up people's chimneys. Freak. Christmas truly sneaks up on you and grabs you by the hair. Yeah, then it's New Year's and like 5 days after and it's just horrifying. You're very good at chatting though. Can't be better at any game. In fairness, I thrive in the just chatting category. As soon as I have to try and do all of the just chatty things with like extra stimulation on top of it, I just become an overwhelmed mess, I think. It doesn't really work. I just kind of mentally shut down way more. It doesn't work as well. I don't know what JB's song is. I don't think I will. You can stand under the mistletoe. Whoa, oh. That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. What about the War Is Over song? That one's fun. War is over. If you want it. What's the second line? War is over. And then they get lazy and they just go, now. That's boring. Isn't that really boring? What the hell? They could have thought of a better line than just now for every single syllable of that. You've got a lot of words. You've got 3 different individual slots for words there. And you just went, now. What's that? So boring. That is so boring. If that was a Twitch award for the category Just Chatting, you'd be nominated. I don't think I would, actually. You know, we can keep the hopes up. I don't think I would. Not yet, anyway. She can sing. Yeah, I know. I'm amazing. I was actually doing karaoke before the stream by myself in my own free time. I was going to do karaoke on this stream, but then I was like, ooh. That was a really good example of it. That's exactly what it would sound like. No, I was doing karaoke before the stream, which is why my voice is so thriving right now, because it was getting, I was gonna say it was getting ruined earlier, so now it's thriving, but that feels redundant. It's thriving right now because it's warmed up. I could probably shout really loud if I wanted to and it wouldn't hurt. Quality over quantity, viewers. I second that. I much prefer having a good old chat with people rather than being just overwhelmed with messages. It's much nicer. Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie. I've never seen Die Hard. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the Sugar Daisy stream where we dissect Christmas music and slander. Yeah, I don't know any other one. Well, I do know many other Christmas songs. Let it snow, let it snow. That one's fun. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so... They're all a bit boring. They're all a little bit boring. There's that one which is like... Merry Christmas. That's one of the like curveball Christmas songs. That one like hits you like a smack in the face. Obviously there's all of the normal ones, and then there's like the weird extravagant Christmas songs which just do not slot into that strange category of like slow old men singing. it just throws at you with just like a girl band. It's great. I love it. Was there a Live Aid song for Christmas? Oh, feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time. No, that one. Yeah. Really good one. I did another really good example of it. That one. Yeah. I think that was it. Anyway, hello, Abominable Stem. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. We're talking about Christmas songs. A little bit early. That one haunts me. I quite like that one. It's got quite an appeal to it. I don't know if I have a favorite Christmas song. Oh, I do, but I forget what it is. So it's clearly a real good favorite of mine. Shit. What is it? The one which sounds like a cult, kind of. I'll remember it eventually. I probably won't, actually. We slander everything and everyone. That is so true. We really do. Nothing is safe in the Sugar Daisies Twitch community. Nothing is. Even you guys aren't safe. That's like, you guys should be, but you're not. I'm writing my accounting exam tomorrow. Ugh. Boo! That's awful. Have fun. In fairness, I've got so much college work that I'm absolutely in denial about right now, so I'm not in a better situation. If anything, I'm probably worse. I feel like you've probably at least done the prep for it. I have been entirely neglecting my college work over these past 2 days. Entirely. I acknowledged it yesterday at 1 a.m. and then I went, I need to do that today, and I didn't. Slay! I didn't do anything. At least you didn't do anything. The happy birthday song? No, not the happy birthday song. I'll find it. It's in one of my playlists somewhere, the Christmas song. I've got a playlist which is not full of Christmas songs, but it has 2 Christmas songs in it as a fun little curveball. Oh, how does it go? Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Spirit, we're here tonight. Something. Simply having. I like that one. That one's got quite an appeal to it. I enjoy that Christmas song. I like that one. Other than that, shit. Imagine being in school. Could never be me. I was so tempted to take a day off tomorrow, but I know for a fact that it's gonna just make me even more overwhelmed. And this is the thing. I cannot take a day off of fucking college anymore, because if I take a day off, I miss, like, everything. I miss everything. So, but I, as I said, my mental health has not been bad necessarily. It's not been bad since the last time I saw you guys, which was Monday, but it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse, if anything. It's gotten a little bit over this past day, really. Yesterday I was pretty okay. I was doing pretty fine yesterday. A little bit of ups and downs. Today has been quite not as good. I'm getting into the seasonal era of like, oh god, it's dark outside and I hate life. I'm getting into that kind of era. You know that era where it's just sad and murky? Yeah, I was enjoying autumn and now it's draining me a little bit. I'm sure I'll be fine by tomorrow, but today, not good. At what age will you be done with school? Technically, next year. In next year, September. Like all of you weird Brits have. What? All of you weird Brits have. Well, I don't know what that means. Well, technically you're supposed to be done with school, like mandatory school, really at 16, but then you have college and A-levels after, so then that technically goes to like 17, 18, and then you can go to uni afterwards, but you don't have to go to uni straight away. So I technically should have already been done because I'm 19, but I missed a year of, I didn't miss a year of college. I started a year of college and I dropped out of that year of college, and then I did an extra year of college basically, which is great fun. It's really fun. It's really awesome. I'm really proud of myself for that. That was great. Annual winter depression? Yeah, but I don't usually get it that bad. I feel like if anything, I get more sad in the summertime. As Lana Del Rey would say, I get more sad in the summer. I think I thrive more in winter than I do in summer just because I quite enjoy it being cold outside. It makes me want to go outside way more. You're back? Welcome back. But yeah, I think if anything, I'm the dead opposite. I have like a good week of seasonal depression and just like absolutely knocking down, just sad. Usually I have that, but like in the summer, I feel like I'm more consistently upset in the summer. I feel like I am. I really do think I am, because like summertime makes me feel like I should be doing something, but I don't enjoy doing things in the summer because it's too warm outside, and like although it's nice, like I don't really have any friends, so I feel like it just absolutely gets worse for me in the summer, whereas in wintertime, I kind of enjoy my solitary, nice seasonal walks, whereas in the summer, I'm just hot and alone, not in like a good positive connotation. Hot is in the temperature and alone, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I don't like the summer as much. It bores me, so I much prefer the winter and the autumn. Then you have to be in some sort of education until you're 18, but after high school, nobody cares. No. If you leave school at 16 and you don't do anything, they don't like come after you for it, but you should. You should try. Maybe you're just generally depressed. I don't think I am. I'm doing pretty okay. It's just I've had a bit of a wobble today. Bit of a wobble. Summer is great, but for practicality, it's not the best since it's so hot. No, it's nice in the way like, oh, you can stay out later because it's really pretty and all the sunsets are nice and like, oh yeah, it's all nice and sunny and there's all the things going on and there's no school and things like that. But like, it just means that there's no sense of routine and it's really warm outside and I just crumble as a person during summer. I think I probably left my house like 2 times during the summer, like by myself, which is not good. Hot girl summer is not for you, no. Hot girl winter is my thing though. I own so many jumpers. I own 1 t-shirt pretty much. Like I own 2 t-shirts that I'm willing to wear outside. I like, you know what I mean? I do not thrive in the summer. It's inconvenient. It's just yuck. I own 2 dresses and like 2 t-shirts and I had to rotate between them the entire summer. The only good thing it's good for is doing your washing. I know that's a really mundane and boring thing for me to be happy about summer, but my washing basket is a bitch right now because it's full because I can only dry shit on the radiator, but the heating costs a lot, so we can't put shit on the radiator, so I can't do much washing all at once, whereas in the summer, I was doing washing every single day. It was great. I loved it. I could dry it outside. I was having a lovely time. Do you prefer autumn? 100%, yeah. I love complaining about the weather. We're bonding over this. It's a cute little experience. I mean, I've always been a winter gal. I always hated the summer when I was a kid. I used to pretend to be a vampire when I was a kid. Fun fact, Sugar Daisy's lore right here, right now. I used to pretend to be a vampire in year 6, and hiss at the sun. And I didn't get bullied. There are so many things in my life which genuinely shocks me that I didn't get bullied for. I passed my way through secondary school with absolutely nothing happening to me, and I deserved so much more. I used to wear massive fuck off Poundland black straw hats. I used to wear flower crowns. I used to just like chat shit to people. I used to be so fucking annoying. Like for people that I should have got made fun of. I should have, but I didn't. I somehow passed my way through secondary school. Me and my friend, we were talking about this, and we had the same like phases. I went through a big stupid eyeliner phase. I used to put like red under my eyes. I had someone ask me if I was ill. It got that bad because I was putting colors under my eyes. Someone was like, "Sugar, is that intentional?" I was like, "Yes." They were like, "You look ill." So that's always good. And I just never got pointed out for it, but my friend did the exact same things as me, and she did. I got so lucky in secondary school that people didn't give a shit about me. I got so fucking lucky, as I could have been rinsed for everything that I did. Everything that I did. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I have no friends. Me and my friend were talking about this. Right, okay. Fair, fine, but at the same time, I have like message that friend never properly. I was talking about this in a college setting, like in the college setting, so it doesn't really count as much. I have friends, just not ones that are willing to go out in the summertime, apparently. We did try. I saw them once the entire summer. Yeah, we don't even live that far away from each other. I saw them once the entire summer. So although they are my friends, they are difficult to plan with, which just means that I do everything by myself. Although I have absolutely no problems with doing everything by myself. I've been doing everything by myself for like 3 years now, I think. Since year 11, I've just kind of been doing everything by myself always. I spoke to like one other person today, max, right? And it was my stepmom, so it didn't really count. So I'm just kind of used to just doing things by myself. I quite like it. I will check the Aww, your cat. It looks very confused. Aww, what a sweet cat. Thank you for that, Rova. I appreciate it. Introverts United. So this is the thing. I don't really think I'm an introvert, though. Although it sounds contradictory because I just said that I do everything by myself. If I had the opportunity to do more things with more people, I 100% would. If you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of talking. I really like talking. I really thrive in sociable situations. I would much rather sit and have a good old conversation with someone, although I do appreciate my alone time. I think I do thrive much more in sociable situations than I do in my alone time. So, you know, as much as I do think I'm an introvert, I also am extremely extroverted. Like, I think I'm just like, I have to be an introvert because I don't really talk to anyone. Like, it's not a choice. I just think it's like, oh, well, situational introvert. Like, if I had the choice, I'd much rather go out and talk. Independent girly? Yeah, you know it. I don't need anyone in my life. In all honesty, I really don't. And I think that's become a bonus. I think that's become a massive bonus because I've not missed out on anything. I'm so willing to literally do anything by myself that I can just get up and do it. So it's much easier than having to wait around for people. Especially since my friends are so bad at planning things. It makes life much easier. Even though I spend like hours alone at a time, I do not really ever get too sad about it. So, losers, restaurant by yourself. Yet to conquer that one yet. I have done a cafe, which is close enough. I've done quite a lot of things. I went to the aquarium by myself. I went to a concert by myself. I went to a tour signing thing by myself. I went to a cafe by myself. I went, I'm sure I've done more than that, but I could not tell you them right now. But no, I've conquered quite a lot of things by myself, and I've enjoyed every single one of them alone. I went on a walk with a load of strangers the other day. It's fantastic. I've loved every single one of them. Strong internal monologue, weak dialogue. Yeah. What? Yeah. Sure. Yes. Yeah. I'm sure that is relevant. I'm sure that is a smart statement, but I don't understand it. Solo cinema is surprisingly good. I fucking loved going to the cinema by myself. You can just relax. Honestly, I went to go see Barbie by myself, and I had a lovely fucking time. It was great. I had no perils. I could drink my fucking Tango Ice Blast. I finished the Tango Ice Blast in the adverts. The adverts were too long. The adverts was too long, okay? And I wanted my Tango Ice Blast before it got all shitty and melty. So I drank the entire drink during the adverts. And I was really upset. But at the same time, like, shorten the adverts, you fuckers. It was a scam because I finished all of my drink. Other than that, though, I had a lovely time. Thoroughly enjoyed going to the cinema by myself. I thoroughly enjoyed going to a concert by myself as well. If you haven't been to a concert by yourself, I highly suggest it. Although I'm not really one to speak, I've only done it once. I think it becomes a much more therapeutic experience. Unless you're going to some big fuck off stadium concert where it's like so busy and you have to try and navigate around by yourself, I wouldn't maybe suggest that. It might be nice to have someone there just to go, okay, I'm with you, we can stick together. But if it's a smaller concert, you can just go and enjoy yourself. I feel like when you go to concerts with other people, you're way too conscious of that person. Whereas if there's just a bunch of fucking strangers around you, you can enjoy it way more. Because who gives a shit? They're not going to remember you, right? They don't. And even if they do, oh well, okay, so be it. Like, it becomes a much more relaxing experience. I went to a few concerts with my mum, and although obviously I had to, I was a kid, I just remember being really aware of like not wanting to sing along to the songs because my mum was stood behind me. When I went by myself, I was having a lovely time. Have you been clubbing? No. I don't drink, and I think the experience of clubbing sounds horrifying to me. Although I probably will one day just because I think I have to. Like, I don't think I can dodge that one my entire life. But just the concept of doing it sober does not sound very fun to me, especially not with other sober people around. I think if I had a friend who would be sober with me and I could, you know, at least have someone who wasn't just fucking off their head. As long as I'm not like babysitting a group of people, as long as I'm not babysitting my friends the entire time, I think I can enjoy it. But like, it doesn't really sound like my cup of tea, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'll pass up on that one until I find a really good opportunity for it. But no, it doesn't sound very appealing. But as I said, I'm sure I will have to do that eventually. You can't dodge it the entire... the thing is with drinking, right? Obviously, I am sober, and I have been sober just forever. Since the womb, I've been sober. I think I've probably had one sip of alcohol before, and I think it was accidental too. My mum was giving me orange juice, and I drank her cider instead, and I hated it, and I spat it immediately out. So that was the start, and that was the end of my alcohol experience. But I think that's it. I think I've had like a sip. I don't even think I've had sips of any other drinks other than that, because I've just chosen not to. But I don't have anything necessarily against it. It's not like I hate people who drink alcohol. I just think it's become so weirdly normalized. It's not something that I dislike people doing. I just dislike people getting really shocked and annoyed at me over it. What the hell? Okay, sure, okay, I don't drink. Get a fucking grip, you losers. Oh god, it's not gonna kill you, is it? You go drink, I'm not gonna stop you. But people get really shocked about it, which is so weird to me that it's just become so normalized. But that's my only problem with it. Other than that, drink to your heart content. It's more normal down south. I think it's normal everywhere for people to drink. Everyone just drinks everywhere. Like, even just having like a glass of wine after a long day is such like a normalized thing to do that when you say you don't drink, it just becomes immediately shocking. What? So crazy, especially as a teenager. Crazy stuff, honestly, baffling. I've had people genuinely be shocked to me. Not drinking is more normal down the south. Maybe for older people, everyone that I know drinks, every single person. But that is probably just because I'm a teenager and I feel like it's just very normalized. But no, I don't have a necessary problem with it. I just don't do it myself. Just probably won't. But I probably will one day, just out of pure curiosity. You know what I mean? It's like wanting to go jump out of a plane. It's a bit more extreme than jumping out. A bit less extreme than jumping out of a plane, I think. Honestly, I think I would enjoy jumping out of a plane. I say this with full cockiness behind this statement because I had a massive fear of heights when I was a kid. Massive. Couldn't even walk across small bridges. Any bridge that I encountered, I would shit myself. I'd be so nervous. I'd be actually shaking. And now I'm sat here like, what, only 4 years later to that fear going, yeah, I could jump out of a plane. I could do it. I don't know if I could, but I'd always want to. But I probably never would. I'm going to be real honest. I probably never would. I don't think I'd ever sign myself up to jump out of a plane. I don't really think that's something, although it would probably be a really cool experience, it just seems that little bit too risky. You know what I mean? Although I'm sure it is safe enough. Safe enough doesn't do it for me. Safe enough does not do it for me. I need to encounter an aeroplane first. I haven't been on a plane before. So I think starting the plane journey with jumping off of one probably isn't the best way to do it. I'm gonna be honest. Would you be a pilot? Absolutely not. No. I'd be so stressed. I don't think I could go into any serious career ever. I got told the other day that I would be a good lawyer. And then they said, but that's probably a negative thing. So you guys take that as you will. I don't think I'd be a good lawyer at all. I think I'd crumble under any form of pressure. I don't think I'd be able to defend someone so they go to jail and shit like that. I would absolutely crumble. I would be useless as a lawyer. Oh, Jesus Christ. I would not trust myself in the slightest. Sure, I'm ever so slightly argumentative and can get my point across. I'm very wordy. That's it, right? You'd be good at what the fuck is that? What's that word? What does that mean? What does that mean? You do something freelance for the fucking lawyer? Yeah, exactly, right? I don't know where this came up in conversation, but no, they were like, yeah, Sugar, you'd be a good lawyer. I was like, yeah, no, I would not. I would absolutely not be. Google it? Right. Okay, well, what is it, though? I want to know what it is. What is it? You know what? That's so fair. Isn't that... Hang on. An action such as a prolonged speech that obstructs progress in a legislative assembly while not technically contravening the required procedures. What, so just fucking waffling so no one else can get a word in? Just doing that? I'd be fantastic at that. I'd be really good at that. Yeah, I'd be really good. Hey guys, actually, I've got something to say now, and I'm just gonna continue talking for 3 hours straight. I'm just gonna keep on going, and I'm never gonna stop. I'm not even gonna breathe. It's not even gonna take a singular breath this entire time. Yeah, I'd be fantastic at it. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, I've always said this. I'd be a really good, like fucking one of those people who announce auctions, auctioneers, 5, 6, you know what I mean? I'd be really good at one of them if I knew what they were supposed to say. I think they have, like, set sentences that they were supposed to do. If I practiced that, I'd be so good. I'd be so good at that. I'd be actually amazing. Like, I wouldn't even need to breathe. I would be good at it, right? I'd be fantastic. Or like commentators on things. Just stuff that requires lots of words. The funny thing is, I'm going into a career that predominantly requires you to just shut the fuck up and get your head down and finish your work. So I'm doing the dead opposite of what I need to do. I do talk quite a lot in my college class. Although I'm not a disruptive, okay? I'm not disruptive. I'm just very talkative. I was asking everyone what their favorite shapes were, and they said shitty shapes, okay? I'm sorry, if I ask you guys, what's your favorite shape? This is important. I will absolutely slander your answers if you get this wrong. I do have a preference. There is a correct and not correct answers for this. There is like a yes and a no. Favorite shape is an important question. It's one of my 3 icebreaker questions. Hexagon is a good one. Hexagon is safe. Star is safe. Star is another safe one. There are a few wrong answers. Octagon is a great one. Octagon is a very good one. I like how you're on edge during that. No, star's fine. Star is on the edge of not being acceptable just because it's a star. But I do accept star. Matt, I don't like your answer. You're stupid. Hi, Matt. Oh my god, hi. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, wow, it's just shush, okay, with your fancy shapes. Hexagons are the bestigons. There you go, Matt. Look, you found your match. There it is. No, the wrong answers is like square and circle. I don't give a shit if you like squares so badly. Squares are so bad. They're just, what the hell is, come on, you're telling me that's your favorite? Out of all the shapes, this one. That's your favorite. Triangles are on the line as well. Anywhere, like all of the normal shapes, I don't accept those ones. You need to be a little bit more inventive with it, okay? Just a little bit more. And I was asking everyone their favorite shapes and they were all saying fucking triangles and shit. Ah, boo! Say a better one. Someone said parallelogram, which again is bordering. It's on the line between like okay and then you've just thought of the first fun shape that you could think of, like rhombus. Rhombus is fun. Parallelograms I accept less. Best answer? Yeah, see, great minds think alike. Hello, Matt. Hello. But yeah, so I was just slandering everybody about their favorite shapes. I don't ramble too much. I am way more aware of sociable situations when I'm in them. I do shut up a little bit. Although it may be hard to imagine me just not talking constantly. I promise, guys. I promise. I promise I do. I promise I don't talk constantly when I'm in other situations. This is why someone said that I'd be a good lawyer. That's probably it, right? Rhombus is a fun word. Parallelogram is a mouthful. Yeah, and I would never know how to spell parallelogram. It's like necessary. Although I do know how to spell necessary. That was a bad example. I'm trying to think of a good example. Restaurant's always hard. I've been doing a restaurant brief recently, and if you guys didn't know, and I don't think I've spelled restaurant right, just because it's annoying to type. Obviously, I know how to spell restaurant, but just like typing it, oh, it's so annoying to type, and I've spelled it wrong like every time, and I have no care to correct it. What the fuck does that mean? Non-Euclidean triangles are better. What does that word mean? Oi! Hello, treason. Why are you oying me? That feels cruel. Oh, it was with a Y. Right, I'll accept that as long as it's with an I. Hello, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. But no, favorite shapes is an important one. The other two questions is there anything inedible that you'd like to eat? And then what's your least favorite animal? They're my fun 3 icebreaker questions, and they are very important. And in all honesty, although I did make them up entirely by myself, and they have really no rules behind them except if I don't like your answer, then your answer's wrong, and I will get you to say another one. I asked this to my dad the other day. I was talking to my dad about my icebreaker questions, and obviously one of them is what's your least favorite animal, and he said human. I hate people who answer that. I hate it. I hate it so much, okay? Out of every single animal in the entire world, you've got the entire animal fucking kingdom, okay? You've got bugs, you've got things that fly, things underwater, every single animal in the entire world, and you say human. I don't give a shit if that's a logical answer, and sure, like, we're ruining the animal kingdom. We probably are the worst ones just because we have morals and we can go against them, right? We're more conscious. I don't give a shit. Give me a fun answer. Don't say humans because a climate change. Oh, yeah, I know, okay? I accept that as a point. I don't accept that in my fun, silly icebreaker questions. What ice are you breaking here? Climate change can do that by itself. You do not need to bring humans into this. I hate it. Are bugs animals, though? I think they are. I think they should be. I'm gonna go exercise. Have a good stream. You too. Not you two. You too. Oh my god, have a nice time. You have a nice time too, is what I was supposed to say. But yes, have a nice rest of your evening. Humans are the best. Humans are not the best, okay? Humans are not the best. They are not the best. But, like, they certainly don't need to be thrown into my fun icebreaker questions. Just say, like, rat at least. Just say rat. Just say any other animal other than a human. Come on. Don't be boring like that. Just say rat. Just say, like, any other animal. I'd actually prefer you to say spider over that. I would much prefer you to say spider. Although spider is, like, one of my least favorite answers to that question. At least it's more fun than human because we kill people and have morals. Okay, and so do lions. Lions kill people if they want to. There you go. There's a better least favorite animal, you fucker. Stop being boring. Stop being really boring. So I was a bit annoyed at my dad, and I did say that he was actively really boring. And I'm sure he really appreciated me for that. Tick, see, that's better. Although it is logical. I much prefer just the illogical ones, but I understand that's kind of not where people's brain go to immediately when I ask them that question, whereas me, I immediately ignore the logical ones, and I go flamingo, camel, because I don't like them, and they've got they're weird. Which I think is way more fair. But mosquito's another good one. It's fair, but it's too logical for my liking. Hi, Sugar, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Everyone loves ratatouille. What? It was a good way of spelling that, treason. I appreciate the effort. Yeah, Remy is great. He can cook, you know. I've seen that film once and I barely remember any of it. Like, honestly, beats me what the fuck happens in that film. It's like a mystery. I could tell you maybe 1 or 2 of the scenes. The rest of it is absolutely a mystery. I don't remember what I was watching today. I don't think I've watched anything today. I think I've only been listening to music. I'll do a little recap of my day. I woke up, I got dressed, I went and found Christmas decorations with my stepmom for her photography thing. I came home, I did multiple hours of colouring in, multiple hours of singing karaoke songs, and now I'm here. Do I have a really important deadline on Friday? Yep. Do I have 2 really important deadlines on Friday? Yep. Yes, I do. Haven't done any of them. No. No, I have not. No, I didn't even think about them. I briefly thought about them, and then I was like, I feel way too overwhelmed to even begin to do this, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm really well. My college teachers are going to love me. Honestly, I'm so confident that I'm going to be their absolute favorites. We're going to go in tomorrow, and they're going to be like, guys, did you do the work that we told you to do? And every single person in that room is going to say no. Every single person in that room is going to say no. Every single one of them, and it's just not happening. Did you crochet more tulips for your friend? Not friend, tutor. And no, I didn't. I've only got 4. I have started making my friend's bracelet, though. I have been being a nice person. See? Look. See? Look. See? Right? See? Look. You can see my handprints, too. Look. See? Look. Bracelet. Isn't it so fun and fantastic? I really need to hurry the fuck up. I'm going to be real honest with you. I've got a month to make 3 more. Plus, I've got a month to make 4 of these. And I could probably finish them all by the end of next week. It's just I actually need to get the fuck going. It's nice, thank you. I like it. I'm very proud of it. They're all going to be matching patterns too, so hopefully it's easy. Can you do a karaoke recap? I'm going to be real honest. Absolutely not. I was singing karaoke songs for probably like an hour and a half straight with not like doing anything. Like that's what I do when I sing karaoke. I will sit there just zoned out for an hour and a half, and I find it very therapeutic and very fun. It's great. I could not give you a recap. I sung the entirety of a LaVey album. I sung multiple same songs over and over and over again. I sung Phoebe Bridgers songs. I did Mitski songs. I was doing everything. It was all sad songs, mainly sad songs, but I've had a lovely time. Mainly the song Misty by, I believe, originally someone else other than LaVey, but I know it from LaVey. That was my favorite song to sing today. It was great fun. Have I mastered it yet? No, it's really difficult vocally, but I loved it. I was having a great time. And now my voice like ever so slightly hurts because I did not warm up and I did not drink the entire hour and a half because my water was being all funny, and now I'm paranoid about it. That happened today. I went downstairs, I just tried to brush my teeth, and then the water turned off. I have learned now that it was just them doing something with the pipes outside of my house, but I wasn't warned about this. Okay, I was not warned that they were going to be fucking around with the pipes. I was absolutely not warned. I just needed to brush my teeth, and then the toilet started rumbling at me, and all of the water started coming out brown. It was not a good morning. Not a good morning. Even though it's not for you, the bracelet goes well with your jumper. I will be making myself my own bracelet. It's gonna be all green and brown because it's expected, really, isn't it? But thank you. That one's for my friend. She only wanted neutral colors. It's funny because I've made bracelets for so many people. I made bracelets for my entire secondary school friend group at one point, and then I made them for 2 people in my psychology, and then I made 2 others as well. And the funny thing is, you notice that color palettes start to repeat. Like, I made a bracelet for someone in my secondary school who wanted dark green, dark blue, black and white, and then I made another one for someone else who wanted that exact color palette, and then I made one for someone in my old psychology class who wanted brown, black, white, and like another shade of brown, and I'm making that exact bracelet again. It's really funny how many color like combinations there are in the entire world, and I just so happen to be making the exact same ones like every single time. It's a weird coincidence. They are slightly a curse. I don't really talk to anyone who I've made a bracelet for before. They might be slightly cursed, but that's not on me, okay? I've absolutely rinsed my crochet talent, so I need to rinse a different one. Haunted Water, it was terrible. It was spooky and awful. Honestly, I was so scared. I was turning all the taps on in my house going, right, well, we're gonna dehydrate today. And then all the guys started coming out brown, and now I don't trust my taps anymore. Now I feel like I'm drinking brown water, even though like it is probably fine now because that was at the start of the day, and now it's what, 20 to 8 in the afternoon, in the evening I should say. I'm too spooked by it. I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust the water anymore. It scares me, but I'm sure it's absolutely fine. I have filled up my water bottle since with it, and it looks clear enough, right? It doesn't look very clear on stream. I promise you it's clear. Don't worry. It just doesn't look it. But yeah, I don't trust it very much. So that was my fun morning. That was great. I really enjoyed having to brush my teeth with the water that was left in my water bottle from yesterday. You can get one of those Brita filters that go on the tap. Yeah, I could. In fairness, I think the reason this water isn't clear is because I really need to wash this water bottle. This water bottle, I don't know if you guys have comfort water bottles. I have comfort water bottles. I just don't wash them. It's probably so unhygienic, but I feel like as soon as I wash a water bottle, it just gets sad and sad. It doesn't... Doesn't feel as nice. Hello, Jax. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. But yeah, my water's fine now. All is well and good. All is well and calm. I got shouted at by the taps and all those things. When I turned them back on again, they just absolutely spattered at me. It was great. It was a fantastic time. And then I went out with my stepmom. Yesterday, really boring. I went to the gym. That was it. That's actually all I did. That is cruel of you to redeem that now. You know, that is really cruel of you. That was so unnecessary. I'm still really paranoid about it. I'm gonna drink the yellow water that was coming out of my taps. Chin chin, everyone. Yum. I'm drinking sewage. I love sewage. It's my favorite. Glug, glug, glug. No, yesterday was really boring. I went to the gym. When I was at the gym, I was watching someone in front of me. They were watching 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown and Would I Lie to You on fucking repeat. They were on one of those walkie machines where you do this thing and your legs go with it. They were on that the entire time I was there. I was only there for like half an hour, but they were there. Fucking absolutely pounding this machine out, right? Full on going for it while watching like Jimmy Carr chat some shit. That is a weird experience, okay? Imagine you're sitting there absolutely sweating your tits off and then you're just sat watching Jimmy Carr. That's not something I would ever want to do in my entire life. But they seem pretty happy about it, so I left them to their own. I wasn't going to go up to them and confront them about it. And then I saw someone from my secondary school in the changing rooms, and I had to do a really awkward hi, hello. It was terrible. I didn't enjoy that. I've been seeing her loads recently. I used to be really good friends with her in primary school, so there's a kind of like, okay, I do really know you, but we're probably never ever going to talk ever again. And it was really awkward because I just kind of had to sit there and go, hi, hello. Oh, I don't feel safe in the gym anymore because there's people I know here. I used to watch Simpsons on the running machine. That is another interesting choice. I was going to watch normal people on the when I went to the gym, but then I was like, oh god, I can't. There are so many just inappropriate scenes in that show that if someone even looked over at my phone screen, it would just be obscene. Like, I was going to, because I really wanted to watch that show, and I was like, oh, if I only watch it at the gym, it will give me more incentive to go, and the episodes are like half an hour long each, so I can just do that and then go home. But then I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I absolutely cannot do that, because it is such an inappropriate show. So I passed up on doing that, and I watched it in the comfort of my own home instead. And I've not rewatched it since. I also have the book. So, you know, there you go. It's a good show, though. I did enjoy it. It was supposed to be sad, but I didn't really find it very sad. It wasn't very sad to my standards. It wasn't very sad. I think shows take a lot to actually make me feel sad. That wasn't one of them. It didn't work very well. But I did enjoy it. Anyway, but yeah, my days have been really boring. I've just been doing colouring in. I still haven't finished my colouring in. Do you want me to show you it? I'll show you it. I've been doing a colours by numbers on my iPad, because I'm an iPad kid, and shut the fuck up, okay? Don't even bring it up anymore. Don't even talk about it. That's all I've been doing recently. It's been really calming me down. It's been really therapeutic for me. Look, see? Do you like it? You see this shit? Yeah, I've individually coloured all of these little gaps. This is what I've been doing in my free time, and I've probably done this for like 4 hours, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been really enjoying it. I find this very enjoyable. I'm literally an iPad kid. It's great. This is so much fun to me. I'm only on like fucking number 9 out of 23 colours. But I'm having a great time. It's a lot more in depth than I originally thought. Yeah, see? What's the app called? It's not an app. I'm not doing it on an app. I have to do it with my Apple Pencil, and I have to zoom in and then go like that when I want to colour something in. So I have to like colour inside of the lines as well. It's really overly complicated for what it actually is. But I've been having a great time with it. That's why it's been taking me so long. It is a relaxing task though. I've been having a great time. That I didn't use an app. What I did is I got a picture off Google, and then I put it in a like one of those little like fake Procreate apps, and then I duplicated the layer, put one of the layers on multiply, and that means that I can draw inside the lines without it fucking up drastically. So that's what I did, and that's what I've been doing for the past 2 days, and I will most likely do it once I end this stream today, because it's the only thing keeping my sanity. Yesterday in my journal, I didn't even draw fancy pictures. I've gone downhill, everyone. I've gone severely downhill. Every single day in my journals, I draw my silly little pictures. Okay, I didn't draw a singular picture yesterday. It's actually upsetting to look at. Every single day in this journal, I draw my silly little picture. Every single day. Look, okay, don't look at that one, actually. I need to find a page that doesn't... Look, see? Silly little pictures. So cute, silly pictures. So cute, look. So cute, silly pictures. So cute, silly pictures. Look at the most recent page. No silly pictures. It's got no silly pictures. I've gone downhill, everyone. No, it wasn't because I wrote it at 2 a.m. and I didn't really have time. It's because I'm deeply upset. No silly pictures. I mean, writing it at 2 a.m. probably didn't help. I don't think 2 a.m. is really the time where your brain thrives very much. But it was a serious page. Serious things. Talking about serious things. Avoid that schoolwork? Thanks. I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to. Doodles? What happened to the doodles? Well, number one, it was at 2 a.m. I was writing this at 2 a.m. and my willingness to write doodles was slightly unwilling, but that, and it was about a more serious topic. It was about a more serious topic, which I'm not going to go into on stream because why should I? But yeah, no doodles on the journal page, so I've gone severely downhill. Before you know it, I'm going to absolutely collapse. I'm gonna collapse. Oh, there it is. I was going to say the follow didn't show up on stream. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know how you pronounce that first word, but I appreciate it. There's no way you stayed in that VC till 2 a.m. No, we stayed there until probably like 1:30. We did a long old conversation. It was great. It was fantastic. We had a long old conversation, and then I went to bed at like 2:30 probably. I went to bed really late last night. But yeah, it was quite a lot. Serious topic. I know you're not going to say it, but I hope it wasn't too sad. It wasn't too sad. I just had a little chin everyone. Sewage water. I had a little moment of realization yesterday that kind of sent me spiraling in a negative way, not spiraling upwards like a staircase but downwards, which wasn't great. It was a good realization, but it was a realization in the long run will be positive, but as of now is absolutely spiraling me into insanity, which sounds like it won't be positive, but I promise you that spiral will go up eventually. It just needs to go all the way down to rock bottom first, and then it will spiral back up again. So that was my yesterday. I had a little bit of a realization moment, a little bit of a thinky moment. There was like a real thinking moment. This wasn't just me dwelling and like overthinking shit. It was like a real, okay, this is something that I need to ponder upon, and now pondering upon it is just going whoop, 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 whoop. But I'll go whoop, 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 eventually, if that makes any sense. It just needs to go downhill and then it will go uphill. I think I'm on the uphill of it. Slowly. It was a very nice chat. Yeah, I was having a meltdown because I have so much college work to do. I told my friends about that and they're all choosing to ignore it, so that's what I'm doing too. I don't want to. I told my group about it. Basically, yesterday in the VC, I found a thing from my college that they didn't tell us to do that's due on Friday. And I sent it to my group in the group project, and they were like, oh shit, oh no, oh no. And they said that we'd suffer together, so it's a really good thing that happened. The spiral needs to bounce, it's like a spring. Yeah, exactly. It needs to fully collapse first before it pings back into the air. I'm in the collapsing stage right now. I'm in the collapsing stage. It's kind of been sending me into long staring at walls thinking sessions, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. But yeah, there you go. I mean, if they didn't tell you about it, they can't blame me for not doing it. Well, they did tell us about it, but they didn't tell us about it in person. They sent us a Teams message, but the Teams message that they've been sending us, none of us have been receiving. So, and they keep on getting really pissy at us for not receiving them, but they just don't fix the fact that we're not receiving them, so none of us have been doing it. That, and the teachers don't communicate. So we had a different teacher on Monday, and then the other teacher told us to do this, and they didn't communicate. So it's like not our fault really in the slightest, but yeah, I'm ignoring it and letting it be a tomorrow sugar problem. Ignoring the college stuff. You're gonna be in a movie? I'm gonna be in a movie, guys. I got hired as an actress. I'm gonna be in a movie. No, I've been walking through a movie set every single day before college, and I have been walking through it extravagantly. I mean, the thing is, right, I don't know when I was walking through every single day. I've walked through it like 3 times now, and I've seen all the actors, and I've seen the fucking security guards, and the props, and the redesign of the restaurants, and like all of the fancy things kicking around, right? Like, I have seen all of it, and I have actively walked through the movie set, but I don't know if I walked through it while they were filming. I think I haven't, so I don't know if I'm gonna be in a movie. Maybe tomorrow though. What idiots? If you said you were having problems with receiving messages, they should have realized. Well, I mean, they're idiots anyway, so I don't really think that's the problem. It is also, I mean, in fairness, it is slightly our problem, but like, they've caused enough problems that our problems just become so minuscule now. Like, the shit that we're doing wrong is so minor compared to the shit that they're doing wrong that I just genuinely do not care. Like, we're having to time manage hundreds of different tasks all at the same time. I was talking about it with my stepmom today, and the way that I think about it is that if I was in a graphic design industry, because whenever I complained to my teachers recently, they go, well, sugar, this is what the industry's like. This is the industry. You should be stressed because this is the industry. which I think is a stupid reasoning anyway, but it's double as stupid, because when you're in the industry, say I was a freelance graphic designer and I was doing stuff, then I was doing it myself, and someone approached me with a brief and they went, I would really like you to do this job. This is the job that I have. Can you do it? I could say no. You know that really crazy thing of having like decisions, you know, that crazy thing of decision making, you know, the fact that you can say no to things. I could say no to a brief and a thing which I don't think I'm right for, right? I don't think I'm right for redesigning this fucking train station. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think what I'm doing right now is entirely out of my skill set, because I'm not imaginative, whatever the word is. I'm not creative enough in that way to be able to do this. I'm not creative enough combined with the logistics of it all to be able to do this. You know what I mean? If I was in the industry, the ability to say no is right there and then. The ability to say, no, I've got too much on my plate right now, I'm not going to do this, or no, I don't think my skill set is right for this, is right there. What they're doing in college is they're throwing a load of like actual design agencies briefs at us, and they're just going, you guys have to do them. You have to, and if you do them badly, then you're gonna get a bad grade. Losers, good luck. If I do something badly in the real world, then I just get a bad review. If I do something badly now, I'm gonna get a shit grade, and then that will reflect in the actual industry. It's ridiculous, it's crazy, because we're having to do things that we don't know how to do, and that will all end up being our final grade for the year, and we're just expected to keep on top of all of it, which no one is. Not a single person is, and whenever I express my complaints, they just go, good. Good, sugar, that's good. You should be stressed. So it's pointless, it really is. You need to be stressed all the time. Oh, well, I feel it right now, so I've got a big fuck off spot on my forehead because of pure stress. It's great. No, it's really healthy being stressed all the time. It's really good for health. I know. Me spiraling, like, plus all of the other things that are going on in life, it's a good spiral. I absolutely love it. Steep as hell. It's just so lovely. I love being really worried all the time. I mean, in fairness, I will get it done. It's just, I shouldn't have to be, like, physically forcing myself to do stuff that I really dislike. Obviously, like, this is the thing, my teachers get annoyed at me when I say that I like the brief. I've said to them, I was like, I do not like this brief. I think it is out of my skill set, and I don't really understand what they're asking me to do. I don't get it. And they just went, they just got really pissy at me, and I was like, well, I'm allowed to express the fact that I do not enjoy what we're doing right now. I'm fully within my right to. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying that this is not something that I enjoy in the slightest. And they keep on getting really angry at me for it. So it's just all pointless. The stuff that they've asked us to do now is genuinely ridiculous. We're having a thing called an interim. I don't know what an interim is, okay? I'm going to be real honest. I don't know what the word interim means. But I have to do an interim on the 24th of November, which is what? Round the corner at this pace. 9 days, right? I have to do an interim, which is like an online... I don't even know what it is. I think it's an online feedback session. We're having an interim session, a virtual meeting. The session will take an hour and a half, 15-minute introduction, and then an hour feedback from the panels. And as a group, you have 10 minutes to show visuals, and then you get expert feedback, and then only one person has to join, and you join. Honestly, what the fuck is it? And we have to do a form, right? Which is describe your idea. What theme does it link to? What is who's the design for? What is the desired impact of your design? What design ambition did you inspire/inform for? How much space do you need for your model at the exhibition? I'm making a model? I don't know, that was part of it. Honestly, I have no clue, but that's what's due in on Friday. Plus a whole website being made. I have to make a whole website on Friday too. And I've never made a website before. It's just awful. As my experience too, unless you get the whole class to protest, they won't care. But they won't. I've tried to. They're not listening to me. No help figuring out what you need to do. Sounds like a cop-out saying that's how the industry is. It entirely is. They just don't know how to help us. What does your stepmom suggested that you do? I mean, briefly, ignore them and prioritize things. Just kind of what you said. Kind of stuff that I have been doing already. The heck is that? Bro, what indeed? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm being asked to do at this point. I don't know. Unless my teacher explains it tomorrow, we're all just going to be entirely lost. A Friday, I have to submit some weird form I don't understand, and then also build an entire website within a day. It's a B-Tech. It's a B-Tech. It's a graphic design B-Tech. It is a B-Tech, okay? I'm not really getting too many qualifications out of this. It's a B-Tech, and I'm working I'm working day in, day out. It's awful. Teacher's advice, just do it. Sponsors by Nike. Yeah, but at least Nike's slightly competent. These guys are just stupid. But no, I've tried to get the entire class to join my little revolution. I have tried. I have had a word with my teacher, multiple of them, and every single time they've asked the rest of the class has gone, oh, I don't think it's that bad, in front of the teacher, and then they talk about it with me, and they're like, yeah, I'm really stressed right now. So as much as I am trying to rally the class together, it's a pointless expedition. It hasn't been working. Everyone's like, oh, it's not that bad. It is. Don't lie. Don't pretend that you can do this, because none of us can. They're all lying. They're all sat there being really overly cocky when it's not true, because I know that they're all stressed because they've been telling me. They just can't say that in front of the teacher. I'm the only one who's like acting panicked about it when the entire class is in the same boat. It's terrible. It's cool you can't fail B-Techs. Yeah, that's it. I mean that, and I am doing it, and I will get it done. It's just I don't want to have to be stressing this much over a fucking college course. I don't want to. It shouldn't be this disorganized. It shouldn't be this messy, but it is, and that is my reality, and I'm so excited to go into college tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love graphic design. It's my favorite. It's called Fake It Till You Make It. Yeah. I mean that, and it's just, honestly, just having to sit down and fully grind set it for hours straight to get it done. Wise words for sure. Thank you. I'm so knowledgeable. I'm like KSI. I'm just like him. I love rapping and boxing. I think it's worth saying again, put things in writing, message him/them, specifically saying you don't understand all of it, and that the teachers tell you conflicting things. Maybe I should start taking some of your advice. Maybe that would be helpful. Maybe that would be. And I'm not gonna lie, graphic design seems like an open-ended course, and it still confuses me. Yeah, it's got lots of different aspects to it, which I appreciate they're probably trying to cover, but like at the same time, I'm really confused. With the tattoos too, yes, I'm just like KSI. I am exactly like him. Exactly. I too love Prime. I love it. It's my favorite drink. I love it. I love it so much. It tastes like sweetener. I love sweetener so much. It's my favorite. This is my favorite. Shredded? Yeah, that too. I'm so strong. I'm so strong. Yeah, I'm just like him. But yeah, it's a silly course. The next thing that we're doing is designing packaging for a makeup brand. They've already given us another brief, by the way. As I said, I went in on Monday and they went, oh, guys, are you excited for the third brief? Have your teacher told you about the other brief? The other brief? We've got 3 going on right now, but we've got 2 going on right now, and then a whole backup of work from the last term that we still need to get finished. And you're gonna give us another one. You're gonna give us another one on top of the 2 that are already going on. Why? Can I ask, please, mayhaps, why? Can we not postpone this until the other 2 are done? Can we not, I don't know, not add another thing for me to think on? It's horrific. Seems like an excessive workload. Maybe it wouldn't be for like a college, or maybe it wouldn't be for the industry, but it 100% is for a graphic design course in a B-Tech. Like, it 100% is for people who only opened Photoshop last year. It 100% is. I didn't know how to use Photoshop until last year, and now I'm expected to do all of these things with somehow more knowledge of Photoshop than they ever taught me. It's just not even humanly possible. I'm having to just teach myself everything. Just smash them all out in an hour, I'm sure it'll be perfect. Very tempting. Honestly, kind of what I've been doing. I'm not even gonna lie. I need to finish like 1 or 2 things for Friday's proper lesson, and I'm just gonna do them after college tomorrow. I can't do work in the lessons right now. It's just like my brain isn't letting me. Also, when I was trying to do my work on Monday, all of my friends were just sat there watching me. It's horrendous. It was awful. Love my friends. They're all great. But I was sat there just trying to make a fucking website mock-up, and they were all literally sat around watching me. I hate that. Don't look at me. Do your own work. I could feel them all watching my every single click on that computer. I felt self-conscious as hell. They were all going, Sugar, look, you should do this, you should do this. I was like, guys, I'd much prefer it if you just stopped this. If you just stopped doing that, because I'm not enjoying this experience of you guys micromanaging me. I don't like this. It was not pleasant. I did tell them, I was like, guys, please. I didn't enjoy it, but so I didn't get any work done because I felt too conscious of everyone watching me. I didn't like it. It's not nice. Does YouTube have any helpful advice? Yeah, YouTube's had loads of helpful advice, but I shouldn't have to go to YouTube. I will, but I shouldn't have to. They're watching you because they don't know what they're doing. I mean, in fairness, I am having to tell them like hundreds of things per lesson, so That is very fair. I'm not going to lie, that is very fair. It was the same as last year. Hi, teacher. For the brief, we need to do X, Y, and Z. Yep. We've yet to be taught how to do X, Y, and Z. When will this be taught so I can start the work before the deadline? Yeah. Hey, teach. You know, just crazy thing right now. We haven't learned any of this. When are we going to learn architecture? When are we going to learn blueprint and like foot traffic and train stations? When are we going to learn about that before I do this stupid brief that you've given me? When are we going to do that? Honestly, it's so silly. It's a silly course, but you know, that's maybe my mental health is okay with that. It was like this last year, really. You know, I wasn't any less complaining last year about it, right? I think it was equilibrium. I cried over logos last year. I have cried over some of the projects, but like I've not cried as much as I cried over the logos last year. It was equally as bad last year. It's equally as bad but tripled this year. So I guess maybe not equally as bad, but like in the way that it's taught and in the way that my teachers are, in the way that I'm having to do my work, it is pretty similar. It's just I'm having to do my work with the teachers and double the teachers and then triple the workload. So it's just like last year, but horrendous, really. It's just like last year, but horrendous. I'm loving life. I do not blame my friend for wanting to drop out. I'm going to be real honest with you. It doesn't shock me. It does not shock me that they don't want to do this anymore. It really does not. Like, honestly, out of all the things in the world, this is probably be on the bottom of my list of things that I'm willing to do. So the fact that they want to leave really, really makes sense. And my teacher doesn't sound like he's trying to stop him very much. So, you know, keep you updated on that. But yeah, fun day, interesting day. I've been loving life. I've been living and laughing and loving, and I've been ignoring all of those problems. I've been absolutely just going, yeah, they are not real. They are not real right now. What problems? What massive deadlines do I have on Friday? I've never heard of those. I'm not even in a graphic design course. I've been ignoring all of them. And I've been doing colouring in instead. This is why I've been doing colouring in. If I think about these things, the spiral is going deeper. Okay, we do not need that to happen. Removable book cover to train station, a makeup franchise, I make an Italian restaurant. Yep. It literally went from, I've said this to my teacher, I said it went from pre-established media and us just redesigning it to making entire new brands and mission statements and things like that. Where in my life am I ever gonna have to make core values for a brand? When am I ever gonna need to do that? What graphic designer has to sit there and go, let me think. I'm gonna make this brand and I'm gonna make it have this core value and this core value. That sounds like someone who wants to make a brand. Really funny. I never wanted to make brands. I never wanted to do that. Maybe design. I'd like to design a brand. I'd like to do that. I would never like to think about the core values of it though, because where the fuck? What is that? I don't think I ever have to do that. I don't know if I ever have to, because surely if someone comes up to me and goes, hey, do the branding for this, they already know what the brand is. And I don't have to make it from the ground up. I don't think they expect you to be taking this that seriously. No, they did. No, they did. They did, because they expected me to have mission statements and adjectives to describe it and all of these other things. They did. And they expected this for 3 individual restaurant ideas. A daisy stream is a core value of my life, I think, as it should be. As it should be. Streaming is one of the least values of my life. I value it the least. I hate it. I hate every second of it. I value streaming. It's probably at the bottom of my values list. I prefer college to it. I do. I don't mean it. I'm lying. It was a joke. I don't mean it. But no, they do expect us to be taking this seriously. Don't boo me. I deserved it. You don't value it, but you keep doing it unwillingly. I was so okay. Well, I do deserve this. It was deserved, but at the same time, it was really mean and cruel. I didn't mean it, guys. I value streaming so much. You guys are great. I will continue to do it because it feels weird not to now. I feel trapped. I was tempted, right? I had a little bit of a, obviously, as I've been saying, I had a bit of a spiral moment. You know how last year, November, I took the entirety of November off? Oh, was I close to doing that again. Oh boy, was I close to doing that again today. I was sat around before the stream. It was 20 minutes before the stream today. And I sat there and I went, I I should go live. Probably am gonna go live, but at the same time, I could just take the entire rest of November off. Guys, I'm probably not gonna do that, but because I've been spiraling, streaming's coming with me. Okay, it's not like you guys stay at the top of the spiral. You are absolutely spiraling with me. So if it gets worse, that's why. Don't worry, the spiral will go up eventually. It's okay. Then I'll stream every single day forever. Feel trapped? That sounds positive. I don't feel trapped. It was a joke. I do enjoy streaming, and I understand my boundaries. It's okay. If you stream, it's like you've got 10 hours. You've got 10 of those sugar tits guys talking to you. True! So true. You're just like him, guys. What about the happiest stuff yesterday? The happiest stuff yesterday. What was the happiest stuff yesterday? The happiest stuff? I did coloring in. We did game night. I enjoyed game night. Game night was happy. I enjoyed game night. What are we spiraling for? Is November a big deal for you? Yeah, it's Blowember. There you go. that describes it. It's Blowember, isn't it? It's Blowember. No, November isn't necessarily a bad month for me. It's not like it's important or anything. I just always happen to get really upset in November. I don't know what it is. I think I just get overwhelmed. And I just get grumpy. I just get grumpy in November. And then, yeah, I don't really know. It's just November. It does something to me. If you don't stream, what would you do to avoid other work? Coloring in. I've already said this. Coloring in. I would do coloring in. The game is really fun. The game was really fun. Grounded was fun except for the spiders. Unfortunately, there's a shit ton of them. There are a lot of spiders. The spiders were horrific. Grounded, for the people who don't know, you get shrunk down to a little tiny ant-sized human, and then you have to run around a garden, and the spiders are massive. They're massive and they're horrifying, and it's terrible. It's a really cool game, but the spiders are awful. They're big. So big. There was a spider in the pond. Yeah, there was a spider in the pond. I was gonna swim in that pond, and I did not. There was a poison spider too, an infected one, and we didn't even see the biggest one either. We didn't even see the wolf spider, I don't think. The ones under the trees, we didn't even see those ones. Yeah, spiders. So many of them. It was awful. Yeah. The spiders, it was terrible. Yeah, it was quite a horrifying game. Poison spiders, did you eat them? No, I actively avoided them and got very spooked. Got very spooked. The spider on my ceiling came out really far today. It's gaining its confidence. Eventually it'll be on my bed. I don't have a name for it yet, but I'm choosing not to name it, but I really like it. That spider probably hates me. Imagine being a spider and you live in a house and you have to just listen to someone chat shit constantly. They must absolutely hate me. Honestly, if all the houses that they could have lived in, they lived in the one of so many rambles every single day, they probably hate me so much. A nice silly robot with a rainbow mustache. Oh, that was great. I found his mustache too. I found it. He can't hear you. Or the spider. Do they not have ears? Can they not hear? Can the spiders not hear? Surely they can hear. Oh, I feel bad for him then if he can't hear. Come on, spiders have ears. Well, he also can't understand you. Yeah, but it's still a constant stream of noise, isn't it? It's still like it's like white noise for him. But like really aggressive and annoying white noise for the spider. Babbler. Hello, chat. Hey up. Hey up. He has 8 eyes. He can see you. But can he hear me? I don't give a shit if he can see me. Can he hear me? I want to know if he can hear me. I mean, like, yeah, he's not going to comprehend the words that I'm saying, the spider, but, like, can he hear the words that I'm saying, at least? I hope he can. Hope he can. I've been talking to him every single night. If he can, that'd be so sad. It'd be terrible. No, I hope he can just for the sake... You'd be really missing out if you can. I just assume that spiders can hear. The spider can see the words. Oh, that makes sense. Tell him I said hi. Choose said hi, spider. He's shaking violently now. He's shaking violently. He's foaming at the mouth. The spider's foaming at the mouth right now. It just proves he's still alive if he can hear you. I mean, it's probably alright. Daisy, you would be good entertainment in a world without a television or books. Like his world. Yeah, fair. He probably loves me. Maybe it's radioactive. Well, it is foaming at the mouth, so... That would make sense. That would make sense. It is frothing right now. I watched the Spider-Man film. That's what I did. I did that on the weekend, but I forgot to tell you guys about it. I think I did anyway. I watched 2/3 of a Spider-Man film. I enjoyed it. Could I tell you which one it was? No. It was one of the animated ones, one of the newer ones. I enjoyed it though. I liked it. It was very well animated. It was very impressive. Will I go and rewatch it so I can watch the first half, maybe? Maybe I will. Look for messages in the cobwebs. It'll be like Charlotte's Web. Well, right, this is the story. There's a little backstory. He up there, this little guy up here, he initially, right, there was a hole in my ceiling. Not really a hole in my ceiling. There's a little hole in the thing of the ceiling. Thank you so much. I assume that's Frank. Frank Toxic 13, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Mouth running at 200 miles per hour. It absolutely will not stop. It's never going to stop. Have you heard of SmartNet 2009? If so, that's me and my alt account. Well, welcome in. Hello. But yeah, spider. There's a little gap in my wallpaper, and it's like a little triangular gap. And whenever I've like dusted the top of my ceilings and things like that, I've always avoided that gap. There was a little cobweb by it. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Dude, breathe. No. But there was a little gap. And I'd always avoided it because I convinced myself that there was a spider in there. I was right. Then I noticed, right, I was looking up at the gap one day, and a load of this, like, black, like, dust shit came out of the gap, and I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm still equally as confused about where that came from, but there's a load of, like, it used to just kind of have, like, a slightly dusty cobweb, and then it got, like, dark and dusty, and I don't know what happened, and then the other day there was a spider that crawled out of it. So it went downhill really fast, but now I like that spider and we're friends. So that's the story of the spider on my ceiling. Would you ever wear a hoodie from Gap if it was sponsored? You know, funny thing, my mum used to work in Gap for a good majority of my childhood. So I used to wear Gap clothes almost every single day as a kid. So in all honesty, I would revert back to my childhood. Yeah, I would. I happily would. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Gap clothes now, but it would be nostalgic for me. I used to only dress in Gap when I was a kid, so probably yes. I have a maths test tomorrow. Uh-oh. Good luck. You got this. I would love to help you. I cannot. Spider babies? I don't think it is spider babies. I've had spider babies on my wall before. I've had a spider give birth in my house before. Twice, actually. I've had it happen twice to me, and I've just kind of accepted my fate, and now there's a load of spiders in my room. So I don't think it's gonna happen again. It might, for all I know. It could be more spider babies, but I really hope it isn't. I really don't want to deal with that again. It sounds like the beginning of a horror movie. What, with that shit? It does a little bit. It does a little bit, but I'll live. It's okay. I'll be fine. As opposed to the very mature women before us. Shh. I'm strong and grown. I'm strong and grown and wise, I promise. Hi, yeah, it's Frank. I've been listening for the past 5 minutes. Love your energy. Definitely speaking a lot faster than my brain can process. Well, welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I think I speak faster than my brain can process, so don't worry. Fortunately, I do not remember anything that I say. Well, okay, I was going to say fortunately I don't remember anything I say on the stream, but that's not really fortunately for you. Just in the way, I literally do not process anything that I say ever. It just happens, and I can't stop it. It's just like a constant stream of not consciousness, really. I feel like I black out during the streams. 35 questions on the paper. Answer all of them. There you go. That's my advice. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm so wise. But no, I've had spider babies all over my room before. Both times I was on a call with a person called Will. So if I ever call Will again, that's when the spiders would be born. He's a fucking curse. He's a curse. This is why he's on the hate list. Well, he's not on the hate list. He's just at the bottom of the tier list. This is why. Both times I was on a call with Will, and then the spiders were born all over my walls, and I had to sit there and act like I wasn't absolutely terrified. I know I didn't act like I wasn't terrified. I told him I was fucking terrified, and he was being the least sympathetic person in the world. But both times the spiders given birth on my wall, I was on a call with Will. So he is a curse. You can talk or read and something else at the same time, and that's impressive. I'm a fantastic multitasker, what can I say? It's in my bones now to just never pay full attention to everything. This is why I need constant stimulation, because I'm so used to having funny words on the screen. I'm so used to just overstimulating myself every single evening that I just need it constantly every single time. This is why I've been doing my colouring in. It's calming me down. It's slowing my thoughts down, everybody. It's I feel mindful. The words are funny? No, not funny in that way. Funny in like a negative connotation. Funny in like the worst way possible. You know when you call someone funny in like the bad way? I mean it in that way. You know when something like tastes funny? I mean it like that. Like that's how I mean it. That's how I mean it. Funny like weird? Yeah. Funny like, ugh, like that. Like gross as hell. I was funny once? No. I was wanting to tell you that. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will use this information daily. So for clarity, the funny words aren't funny. No. No, I didn't mean it. No, they're not funny at all. I meant it in like as I said, in a negative way. New funny, who this? Yeah, but you guys have never been funny. You guys have never been funny. I've never laughed at a single one of the comments that you've ever made. Don't fact check this. Don't fact check it. I would never laugh at anything that you guys have ever said because you guys are just dull as hell. Out of all the people in the world, I've got like the dullest Twitch chat ever. All of you guys are just, oh yeah, boo. This entire chat will fight you right now. I will win. As I said, I'm just like KSI. I will win. I'm gonna win, actually. I'm gonna win. Why are you roasting the audience? Because you guys deserve it. In all honesty, you guys probably don't deserve it. I'm just full of spite today. You'll lose. Yeah, says who? I'm really strong. 4'9"? No. I'm super cool and super amazing. I promise. You don't fact check that either. Don't fact check that. You do remind me of KSI, to be honest. Yeah, knowledge, strength, integrity. Come on now. I've got all three, okay? I've got all three of them. Tell me I don't. See, you can't. I've got knowledge, strength, and I've got integrity. I'm just like KSI. I also have Lamborghinis. Don't fact check that one either. It's just true. Wouldn't it be really funny if I just had a really short room and I have just been lying to you about my height this entire time? Wouldn't that be like actually really funny? Like, wouldn't that be hilarious? That'd be really funny if I was lying. I might be lying. I might not be lying. You doing a Lamborghini and have sung about it? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Go pick up that mirror behind you. Let's see how strong you are. That will prove fucking nothing. That mirror is so light. That mirror is so unbelievably light. Like, I've moved that mirror around so much. It's so light. It would prove nothing. If anything, it would prove that I'm weak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that proves nothing. It's such a light mirror. So I'm so sorry, I can't. Pick up your radiator. Got it, I'm on it right now. Yeah, I can do that. By fight everyone meant physical fighting and not a game of wits. Yeah, I could do that. My dad used to teach me how to box when I was a kid. But, you know, I'm sure I could find those skills in my bones somewhere. I used to know how to box. My dad used to be a boxer. So I'm just like KSI. I also know how to box. Don't know who you could box. KSI, and I will win. I would win. Me and KSI gets in a ring. I'm already taller than him, I think. I would win. Out of pure intimidation. He would cry at the mere sight of me. Amazon box? No. Bam, bam. Fist. You see that form? Unbelievable. Boxer? Football master? Yeah, well, that was a good one. That was a good one. Watch out. She has skills in her bones. I've got so much in my bones. So much calcium, too. I've got so much calcium in my bones. It's unbelievable. I used to eat so many yogurts. I used to love yogurt. You know those yogurts which had one yellow side and one pink side? They were my shit. I used to eat them religiously as a kid. I loved yogurts as a kid. You know the ones in the little fruit-shaped containers too? They were delicious. I quite like yogurt. Yogurt is it's got quite an appeal to it. I don't think I eat yogurt near enough for how much I enjoy it. It's like baby cucumbers. Milk-corners are good, but I don't like the fruit ones. I only like the ones with the chocolate balls and you know, recently, you know how Milk-corners have that like banana one with the little flakes, the little like cornflakes but covered in chocolate? Those ones, I hated them. I used to absolutely hate them. I used to sit there and I used to go, oh yeah, artificial banana flavor, I'd rather die. I ate them the other day. Quite enjoyed them actually. I'm maturing, everyone. I'm maturing. Yogurt with added water. I mix it together and it's delicious and drink it. The enemy of the healthy body, fruit. I would never touch it. Only chocolate. Only. Fruit-shaped yogurt containers. Never seen them. You haven't? Oh, you're missing out. You are drastically missing out. They were great. They were so inconvenient to like eat the yogurt out of because of the shapes. I probably could find them for you. I don't remember what brand they were. Fruit container yogurt. I used to have them in primary school and they were really, really, oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Shit, fuck. I'm not gonna be able to find it because like, how am I supposed to find it? How am I supposed to find it? Yogurt packaging in fruit shape. I will find it. Yeah, these ones. I found it. I found them. They were really kind of odd. At least it's not Froobs. I did also quite enjoy Froobs. I was a bit of a Froob enjoyer also. In primary school, everyone used to slam them against the table so that they weren't everywhere. It was quite funny, in fairness. I'll give them that. It was quite funny. I won't argue with them. There you go. See? Look. The little fruit-shaped yogurts, you see? You see the ones I mean now? They're in little fruit shapes. They were raspberry and strawberry flavored. They were fucking delicious. They were great. They were delicious. You should drink one for this stream. Actually, some of the yogurt drinks. I don't like yogurt drinks. I don't like yogurts with bits in them either. But the yogurts in the little fruit packaging were great. I have some of those in my fridge. You are lucky. So lucky. I forgot about them. Weren't they delicious? They were really good. These were the shit. They were enjoyable. Although, as I said, they were so inconvenient to get the yogurt out of, because if you got like most of the yogurt out, then they would get stuck in all the little plasticky bits and you couldn't get the rest of the yogurt out. If anything, they were really inconvenient, but the yogurt tasted good. The only yogurt that was any good is the Milk-corner ones. Yeah, but only the chocolate ones. Only the chocolate ones, not the fruit ones. I don't want the fruit one. That's weird. I don't want to mix fruit into my yogurt. I just want chocolate. I don't know, as a kid at least, I don't want the fruit. I just want chocolate. Never seen them in my life. I'll keep a lookout. I don't think I've seen them in years. I don't think I've had one in years, but I would still enjoy one. Did you guys ever used to freeze Froobs? If you don't know what frube is, it's just yogurt in a tube shape. Did you guys used to freeze them? I used to freeze them and eat them frozen, like a normal person. They were really good frozen. You cannot bash me until you try this, okay? They were really, really, really good. I didn't enjoy things from odd containers. Well, it wasn't really an odd container, right? Like, they were just in tube shapes. They weren't really odd containers. I suppose they were odder than, like, some of them. But they were really nice. I can't say I've frozen them. You should. You absolutely should. I freeze them. I have them in my freezer right now. They were delicious. I've had a frozen fruit and they suck and I hate them. I did that a long time ago. I loved them. I found a way more appeal in frozen yogurt than I did in not. One time I poured milk and water together in an ice cube tray, and it wasn't an ice cube tray. I had a Hello Kitty chocolate that came in like a little plastic tray with the Hello Kitty face, and then I mixed milk and water together, and I put it in the tray, and I froze it, and then I ate it. I ate milky ice. But I didn't combine it with anything or anything like that. I just licked it and it was just milk and ice. You know what I mean? Like, it was probably really unpleasant. But I remember it. I remember really enjoying it. And it was in a Hello Kitty shape, so I'm just saying it probably made it better. Good afternoon, Big Slim. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm talking about frubes. You probably don't know what a frube is, actually. You probably don't know what a frube is. Milk, ice combined, mice. Yeah, froze mice and I ate them. That's exactly what I did. That's cool. Did you know there's White Rabbit Japanese candy that tastes like milk? I hate those fuckers. Oh, I hate them. Oh, they're so yuck. I really do not like them. I think they taste strange. It's like, what are they called? Tootsie Rolls. Those can die. Oh, Americans make weird sweets. I don't know. What the hell is a Tootsie Roll? I mean, like, yeah, sure, we have things like blackjacks and fruit salads, and they are upsetting. One time I had a disco when I was in primary school, and the disco, we had a DJ. I forgot the word for a second. We had a DJ, and he brought, like, a limbo bar and all of these things, and the only prizes that he had was fruit salads and blackjacks. What the fuck? What the hell? You come to a children's disco and you bring old people sweets. That's like bringing Werther's Originals, man. Give us Haribo. Give us Haribo. Don't give us these shits. No one liked them. No one ate them. Just a waste of... I mean, the fruit salad ones were okay at least, but the other ones were grim. It's like bringing licorice. You get better ones. Was he a granddad? I don't remember how old he was, but he clearly did not know his target demographic very well. The limbo worked like a charm, though. For my birthday, I had a tutu because I was elaborate and I wanted a tutu. I'm looking at the pictures, it will get there. That is a fantastic image. Thank you so much. I feel honored. I really do. Oh, wow. I feel really honored. It was snowing a little bit this morning, so it's definitely Christmas season. Lucky. I want snow. We've just been getting hail here and lots of it. Actually, it was sunny the entire day today, but it was raining so much yesterday. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I had a tutu. I had a pink tutu. Not pink, I had blue and it had sequins on it. My mum sewed sequins on it and that's what I wanted for my birthday when I was a kid. I also had tap shoes at one point. I never went to a tap class. I used to just wear them out on the road. You just walk around in tap shoes because they tapped on the ground everywhere. I was so annoying. I was so annoying as a kid. Mum, I want tap shoes. I'm never going to take a tap lesson in my life. Not once am I ever going to take a tap lesson. I just want them to tap. I have carpet floors as well. I have carpet. I couldn't tap apart from in one little, you know, the little metal bits that like on the floor between rooms, between some rooms anyway, they have the little metal bit. I could tap on that and in my kitchen and that was it. It was pointless having tap shoes, but I had tap shoes. It's Haribo. Did I say Haribo? I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay, don't slander me here, right? All of my words are coming out very fast. I'm not thinking about any of them. This is cruel. This is like when you guys made fun of me for saying small. Yeah, okay, it's on my dick. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Small, wall, tall. Prawn cocktail discos. I don't like prawn cocktail though. It tastes wet. It tastes too wet. It's not nice. Prawn cocktail is just a bad flavor as a whole. I would... If I had to, I would eat it. But I think prawn cocktail tastes wet. It's got a wet element to it. The rest of the crisps are not wet. Prawn cocktail is wet. Prawn cocktail at a disco? Or did you mean the actual, like, disco crisps? No smoky bacon? That's still an upsetting crisp flavor. I don't really know what crisp flavors I actually enjoy. I used to just be an avid, like, ready salted fan, but I tried to eat ready salted crisps the other day, and my hatred for salt is running so deep now that I managed about 2, and then I felt violently ill. I've, like, gotten myself off salt so bad. Plain with no salt, I expect. Yeah. Honestly, I would just eat, you know, like, the salt your own ones with no salt. I would just eat them. I would just eat them, right? I would really just eat them because your name is Sugar. Yeah, I just hate it. But I'm more of a savory person. I'm way more of a savory person. I just don't enjoy salt. I just really enjoy unseasoned things. It's delicious and I love it. It's the best. Play Store, do you want to update Twitch? Does it look like I'm fucking watching something here? Clearly not. You should update it. You should update it right now. You should. Just some lightly cooked potatoes. Yeah, that's my favorite flavor. I mean, I'm sure I quite enjoy like Sensations. You know, the sweet chili ones? I enjoy those. And other than that, I hate them all violently. I just much enjoy ones that have more appeal to them. I don't really like plain, just flavored crisp. I much prefer to have like a bag of like Quavers or something. I'd much prefer it. Honestly, I don't really correct people who pronounce words incorrectly if they have a different accent. But if they're wrong and need correcting, well, that's fair. That's very fair. But like, different accents doesn't count. I'm not wrong. Small. You say it the same as me, Matt, so you're not allowed. Daisy is the unseasoned steak of Twitch. Thank you so much. At least I'm a steak. That gives me something. You know what I mean? What about plain Jacob's crackers? In all honesty, I would probably really fucking enjoy those. I'm gonna be so honest, like plain shit like that is my shit, especially plain crunchy things. Oh, I love plain crunchy things. It's just like, it's one of my favorite things ever in the world. I would happily toast a bagel and just eat that bagel with nothing on it because it's got a slight crunch to it. Anything that is slightly crunchy, I will happily just eat mouthfuls of. I love it because it's crunchy. If it has a shit flavor, it at least has like a good texture to it, right? I love it. It's fantastic. Ritz crackers are the best. Oh, I second that entirely. Gravel. I would love gravel. I would love it. I would eat it every day if I could. Daisy can eat 5 of those Jacob cream crackers without a drink. I've never tried it, but I probably could. Sand, yeah, I love sand. I feel like sand would have a slight flavor to it though, and gravel. I feel like at least with, well, actually no, because I feel like crackers probably have more of a flavor than sand and gravel does. But they've just got a good texture to them. My mom got me croutons once. Because I said that I enjoyed having crunchy things in my wrap. She was like, sure, I got you croutons. And instead of putting them in the wrap, I just absolutely shoveled down croutons for the next multiple days. Whenever I was feeling a little bit peckish, I went into my kitchen and like a fucking bird, I would just eat croutons. When I was a kid, I had a massive phase of just eating like pine nuts and sunflower seeds, literally like a bird. Every single day, my dad used to pick me up from primary school and we used to go to Tesco together and we used to get me these fucking yo-yo bear things for my packed lunch and then a packet of pine nuts. And I would go home and I would just eat the pine nuts, like all of them. And I would get a bag of pine nuts and sunflower seeds and I would just eat all of them. I fucking love pine nuts. Oh, they're so delicious. They're fantastic. Pine nuts are just, they're great. They're so great. I don't really like many others. I don't like pecans and almonds. I don't like any of those shits. Pine nuts, sunflower seeds, they're my shit. I love them so much. They're great. If they say aluminum, I say recheck the question. Well, I mean, I feel like I've said that so many times. I'm not very good at reading. It's not my fault. But yeah, I love pine nuts. They're great. I used to just eat them a lot as a kid. I'm literally like a fucking squirrel. I am. It's not my fault. Have I heard of Buckeye? No, I haven't. Am I supposed to have heard of them? Is this a reference which I'm missing out on? I need something to do with my hands. I'm getting restless. I'm gonna go pick up Carl. Carl has been sitting with me for most of today. Ah! He's been my little comfort guy. He's been necessary. He's been sat with me for most of the day. This is Carl, everyone. Carl has been sat with me for like a good majority of the day. He's my comfort guy. He's keeping me from spiraling fully because he's got such happy little arms. Doing this brings me so much joy. He's been keeping me from spiraling. It was just a random thought when listing nuts, you know? I don't know of it. Spiraling? Oh yeah, my mental health is in a spiral right now. Negative one. Just to explain it briefly, I had a little realization yesterday, and this realization has led me into a deep, drastic spiral. Downhill spiral, but it's a positive thing because eventually it will be an uphill spiral. Don't worry guys, I'm good, it's okay. I'm alright. I just had a realization yesterday, had a little bit of a knock on the head moment where I went, that's something that I've realized, and then it spiraled me into insanity is the best way to word it. But it will go uphill. It will go uphill, don't worry. It will uphill, it will end in a good thing. It just needs to be terrible for a little bit. The realization is that Asda is replacing people with machines. That was the realization, and I'm spiraling about it. It's because it's bad because there's nothing I can say that will help in the slightest. Well, no, because you don't know what I'm spiraling about, so it will be useless. Thing is, right, I don't need help. I've got a journal for that. I've got my journal for that. And I am able to get myself out of this spiral. I'm so aware that this spiral will have an uphill trajectory eventually. Like, I'm so aware of it that it's good. Like, I'm downhill right now, but it will be positive in the long run. I just need to kind of properly think about it and then think it's really hard to word, but I know that it will end positively because it was a realization which I know is a positive realization. It's just kind of sent me into like thinking about lots of negative things first, and then it will end in positive. Does that make sense? It makes sense. It's well enough. Can you verbalize the problem in one sentence? No. I'm gonna be real honest, no, I probably cannot. And all Daisy streams one long sentence? Yeah, I never use full stops. Okay, good, back to nuts. Have you tried roast pistachios? I don't think I have, actually. No, I don't think I have. I've had pistachio nuts. What are roasted ones? Are they the ones in shells? Are they not the ones in shells? Is it the Keena's gone? It is. I'm deeply upset about it. I really am. What/who is Asda? It's a shop. It's like, I don't really know what it's like. Like, what, it's like it's a food shop predominantly, but they also sell clothes and other things. It's just a shop. It's just a shop. That's what it is. It's just a shop. And I like cashews. Cashews are good. I enjoy cashews. They're a good one. Like Walmart. Is it like Walmart? Yes, in shells. Crunchy instead of chewy. I don't think I have them, no. Daisy's future workplace, a supermarket. You know it. I would happily work in a supermarket. I was in a little like craft shop today, and it's a really obscure like craft shop. They sell like just shitloads. It's like a liminal space. Like it's just shelves and shelves of like ribbons and like shit like that. I would absolutely love to work in a place like that. Might be a little bit like ignorant about it, but like I would absolutely love to work in a place where you just have to do all that shit. Like I would love it. Blow up balloons, that'd be my ideal place to work. Stock shelves, blow up balloons, put things in color order. That sounds like my perfect idea. And then just deal with some pricky people every so often. I would happily do that. Arts and crafts, yeah, but it's also like every other thing. Also, it's a really weird shop. She needs to work at a flower shop and then sell daisies, and only daisies, and I'll absolutely bully people who want a different flower. Yeah, I would happily. Would you stand and stare when one person is in the shop alone to make them feel uncomfortable? I would actively go out of my way not to do that. I've gotten more used to charity shops now. I've overcome my fear of charity shops. It's a weird sentence to say out loud. I used to really hate charity shops because they're such small shops, okay? They are such small shops, and they only ever have one person sat at the till, and they just watch you at the whole time you're in there while you're like having to look through rails. I used to hate that experience. I used to find it really creepy because they were just sat watching me the whole time. I've gotten over that now. I can tell you, I can go into charity shops without being nervous now. Is that or sugarcane farmer? Oh, what? Supermarket and then sugarcane farmer. Right, I see. Well, I'll choose the other one instead. They're for poor people? Not quite, no. They don't watch me. I have a mate that likes to go in them. Yeah, but like that means you go in with someone else, right? They don't watch duos. They just watch singular people like hawks, and I hate it. I mean, they don't really anymore. My mum used to be the manager of a charity shop, so I should probably enjoy charity shops more than I do. But I just find it a bit of an awkward experience. I don't like shopping. I really fucking hate shopping. Even if I walked into like a H&M and it was not busy, I would still like be so self-conscious of what I was looking at. I'm really shit at shopping for clothes. I just cannot. I find it so awkward. So charity shops are like that, but worsened for me because it's such a small vicinity. I don't like it. Not for proud Tory voters. Absolutely not. Fuck the poor. Charity shops, they're the worst. I used to spend a lot of my time in charity shops when I was in primary school. I used to go there every single day after school and sit with my mum until it was done. I actually prefer shops and restaurants that aren't busy. I mean, like, for a mental sake, I can appreciate that because, like, it's more peaceful and it's less stressful because you don't have to mind all of the other people. But at the same time, I just don't want to be watched by the workers. I feel really insecure about it. I don't like shopping for anything, neither. I really don't. If I can avoid shops, I do usually. It's a major draw for me. That makes sense. I feel the same way when I shop. I'm not sure why I feel that way. It feels like everyone's looking at me, right? When I was buying stuff for the fucking cupcake decorating stream, I was just looking for stuff in the little cupcake section, and I felt so uncomfortable that whole time because I was having to like look at a shelf for longer than 2 seconds. If I can't beeline into a shop, find what I need, and then immediately leave, I become so self-conscious that I'm in that shop. I hate it. I really, really do. I used to really hate bookshops because of this, because I felt really awkward lingering around like bookshelves, not really knowing what I was looking for. I just didn't like having to linger in places. I much preferred beelining into a shop and then beelining out of it. I can't do that anymore because I have to look for things. So I'm not very good at it. I'm getting over it though. I'm getting over it. Well, I assume you aren't listening to a podcast or music like me. I'm a million miles away from whoever's around. No, I am. No, I do listen to music and podcasts, but whenever I'm out in public, the music and podcasts, I cannot focus on them no matter how hard I try. And this is the thing, I've stopped listening to music now when I go outside sometimes, because I became aware that it was just making me more overstimulated than less stimulated. Like, when I listen to music outside, it just becomes an extra background noise. I really don't pay attention to it unless I'm sat still doing absolutely nothing. Music just becomes another cause of like chaos. So I've started not listening to music while I go places, and I found that I find it much more therapeutic. That, or I listen to it just really quietly. And I can't listen to music like loudly anymore. I find it too overwhelming. Which reminds, I have to go to the store one of these upcoming days. I wish you luck. You got this. Just use an invisible spell. If I could, I would. I've gotten over it much more. I've gotten over just like, yeah, I've gotten over it much more. It's just, I still find shopping uncomfortable. At least for clothes. I can go into like a fucking Asda and be fine. I just can't go into clothes shops and things like that. What about a massive pair of ear defenders? Well, then I wouldn't be able to hear anything. So I'm not going to do that either. I don't really find the outside world too overwhelming. It's just like, some days I get really sensory overwhelmed. Last week, Monday, I think, I genuinely got home and I was nearly crying because of how sensory overwhelmed I felt. My clothes were all annoying, it was raining, and my hair was annoying, and I just felt all of the sensations all at once, and I was genuinely about to cry. Like, I got home and I just sat down like this for ages because of how overwhelmed I felt, and then if I had music on in the background, that would have just been another sense. So it kind of depends on the day. Fortunately, it's not been that bad anymore. That's the dream, what, not hearing anything? Yeah, but I could do that. My headphones have noise cancellation. I just think I'd become too oblivious if I couldn't hear anything. Merry Christmas, Big Slim. Merry Christmas. But yeah. My headphones do have a noise cancellation mode. My headphones are fancy, right? I lost the case for it the other day and it played a noise. They also always just randomly play noise. It's great. It goes boop, 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 boop. It won't do it now because they don't need to charge. But they have an active transparency mode, which is the mode that I always have on. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Nope. Ear defenders. Yeah. Just get big noise cancelling headphones. That's what my friends do. But no, they have 3 different modes. They have noise cancellation. They have active transparency, and then they have a normal mode, which is basically just noise cancellation again, but I always have it on the transparency mode, which is where you can hear everything just all the time. Like, you can just hear things. I forget what having normal headphones are like now. Like, I can hear every single thing that's going on around me if I have music on, which is maybe why I find it so overwhelming. But I also don't want to be oblivious to the world. I'd much rather be able to hear everything that's going on around me, because I feel slightly unsafe if I just can't hear anything ever, because like, what if you're crossing a road and then a car comes? What if someone approaches you and you don't hear them? I'd much rather be aware of things. So yeah, I keep my headphones on a mode which I can just constantly hear people. It does look rude because I always usually just have my headphones in playing music in the background, at least when I'm at college, and it looks like I'm really not paying attention to people, because obviously people are so used to like, yeah, I don't know, people are so used to it blocking out sound, but I can just hear everything all the time. So the simulation, we're not real, it doesn't matter anyway. Isn't that right, guys? Isn't that right? Writing to inspire and motivate. I don't want to read it out loud. I don't want to. You guys can read that with your own eyes. I'm not gonna verbalize that one. That's a you comment, not a comment that we need to share with the class. That can be a you thing, okay? But yeah, I don't really listen to music outside anymore. And if I do, I just listen. I was listening to a really good new album today. I entirely forgot about that. That's really crazy. I was sat listening to music today, and then it started like auto shuffling songs, and a song called Columbus by Bruno Major came on. It's a good ass album. It's so good. I was sat there listening to it while I was doing my coloring in. It's probably going to be my new on repeat album, which I'm very excited for. I needed a new one. I've got a bit stuck in listening to the same things over and over and over again, and I've gotten bored of all of them. I needed a new one to add into the loop. That's the new one. It's really pretty. It's got good harmonies and good piano notes. It's a really good album. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't necessarily suggest it. It links in very well to my melancholy music taste, and I really enjoyed it. Also, Bruno Major's just good nonetheless. There's a song called Nothing, which I really enjoyed by them, and now I found a good album that they made also. Proud of myself. I've got new music to listen to. I got to go. If you're still on in a couple hours, I'll join back. If not, have an amazing stream. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. I probably won't be. I'll probably end up in like 20 minutes-ish, so I probably won't be, but I will see you. I'll be back on Friday. Don't fret. I'll be back on Friday if not. But yes, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Yeah, I've got new music to listen to now, which I find very exciting. Love that, because I've just been listening to the same things over and over and over and over and over again, which, although is my favorite way of listening to things, probably isn't the best idea. I've ruined so many songs because I listen to them in the gym. I shit you not, they are wrecked. I've spoken about this on stream before, but I really is terrible. I miss Oily Pillow. I don't. I would get him for you, but I actually don't know where he is. I looked over at my bed. He's gone. He's gone somewhere. He's hidden right now. I don't know where he is. He'll be in there somewhere, but like all the pillows get a little bit fucked sometimes, so I don't know where he is right now. I'm sure he's just behind something. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I'm really sorry. He's in the bed somewhere, but beats me. I don't miss him. He's silly. He used to have a different name. He used to be called Mr. Piggy, if you were curious. I made a song about him when I was a kid. I used to have a lot of unrestricted internet access when I was a child, and one of the things that I posted on my Instagram was me singing a song about him. He used to have a different name. I'm so sad now. Well, sorry. I can't be bothered to find him. He's in there somewhere. I don't know where he is, but yeah, he used to have a different name and he used to have a song about him. You're welcome. There's oily pillow lore. There's lore for you. Oily pillow crawled away when it became sentient. Yeah, it probably escaped while it still could. I'm gonna be honest. It's definitely just fine. I'll fucking find him because now I'm curious as to where he's gone. I wasn't going to out of pure spite, but now I don't know where he is because I can see the rest of the fuckers. I can see the rest of the gang, but I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. He was just behind Lenny. See? Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Fine, I'll hold both of them if I have to. There you go. There you go. There he is, guys. Here he is in his full glory. Why would you spite him, poor little guy? I don't spite him. He gets in the way. Out of all of the characters that live in my bed, he's the one that moves around the most and falls on my head while I sleep. He's the one. He's the one that falls on my head the most when I sleep. He doesn't stay in the place where I put him. Which is probably my own fault for leaving him right next to my pillow. But, like, that is not it, okay? It's not my problem. I just kicked my camera out. No! Come back, please. Come back, please. Okay, all is well and good. I would have ended stream. I would have gone. I would have instantly be gone. I wouldn't have dealt with that shit. Need to not do that again. I'll keep my legs away from the wires. Hello, Daniel. I'm not repeating it. Oh, you asked me to say watermelon this time? Whoa! Hang on, I will finish it. Hang on, this has changed. You've changed the word request. Oh, isn't that exciting? Look at this. You've done a full 360 on me. Wow, I was really expecting you just to get me to say the word sugar. This is great. Hi, Daniel. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. What's going on in the Discord? Something going on in the Discord? Oh, God. What? Oh, is something happening? Oh, God. Well, this is worrying now. What's happening? Have I missed something? Where? Am I blind? Where? Am I being silly? Where? Oh, I don't know if I'm being silly. I didn't see anything going on, but I've just been being silly. He is top heavy. He is top heavy. That and his legs are just in like really weird places. Some people had to be banned. Oh, sorry. I was entirely oblivious to that. Entirely. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Sorry. Entirely oblivious to anything negative going on in the Discord. I have to have it on streamer mode. Otherwise you can hear every single one of the little things. Oh, well, I appreciate it, Matt. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I see the things. Thank you. Good mod. You did good, Matt. I appreciate it. But yeah, his legs are in a really weird position. Like, that's not how he should look. He shouldn't be proportioned like that, surely. Because this is his head. Why did they make him like this? Shouldn't his legs, like, all be here? I mean, I get that he would be even more top heavy. Surely that's not how they look in the game, right? Wouldn't their legs like all be there in this rectangle instead of here? Why are his legs halfway on his head? This doesn't feel right. So he's just a bit, yeah, he's just a bit odd. But you know, I like him. Matt's a superior mod. Second that. 100%. Matt, you're the best one. You already know this. We don't need to tell you this. You already know. It's just true. No one else is ever here. So sorry, Big Slim, but you know, you can be, I suppose, second, really. I feel like you're here second most. You can be second. Matt is the best one, though. So, sorry. Hit a bigger to you. Matt is the most reliable one. You did good, Matt. I appreciate it. This is for Matt, that applause. Matt, that's for you. Take it. Take it and run. That can be for you. I didn't even hear it. It's okay. But yeah, anyway. I forget what I was talking about now. I genuinely don't remember. I agree, Matt is the best. No, I wasn't going to argue. He is. I thought I understood the TikTok algorithm. Matt, there you go. Here's the second one. There you go. Look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. I was going to say, I thought I understood the TikTok algorithm because I posted midday yesterday and it got more views than normal. And then I posted midday today and it went back to normal. So what my conclusion is that I fucking hate TikTok and it deserves death. It deserves death and I hate it. It just angers me because I don't understand it. Not that I really give a shit. if I understand it, because I'm just kind of posting because I enjoy to, but it does bother me that I cannot, from the life of me, understand it. So I'm choosing not to. Sorry, I'm just throwing that in because that's something else that happened in my day. My day's been really boring, if you can tell. Nothing has been going on. Look, he's lying down. Look at him. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. I'm trying to get him to lie down. There you go. Look, he's lying down. Aww, what a sweetie. What a what a silly guy. Look at him lying down, being all silly. So sweet. TikTok and Instagram algorithms are both shit. Instagram is like, you have to post reels, otherwise they spite you down. Smite would have been a better word, but oh well. Yeah, Instagram is you have to post videos, and then TikTok is good fucking luck, I suppose. Good luck. Get on the algorithm. And if you're not on the algorithm, then go fuck yourself, really. It doesn't really seem like there's a logical way. It seems partly luck, right? What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck? What is this? Why? Guys, the mods in chat, you got this. Thanks, thank you, Big Slim. You did your role. This is why you're the second best. This is why. Jesus Christ. Wow. Didn't need to bring Oily Pillow into it too. He's an innocent little guy. He doesn't deserve to be roped into that shit. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Yep. Hey, I mean, fortunately it didn't come up on the chat, right? Imagine if it was just there. That wouldn't be good. Right, well, that was fun. I enjoyed that experience. It's so silly. Anyway, lots of nice new chatters today. I know, right? Oh my god, I feel so honored. I love Twitch. It's just my favorite. It's the best platform. You know what's my favorite algorithm? The Twitch one. The Twitch one is my favorite. We got so many nice, friendly faces. I got my payout today. That happened today. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I have money for a wheel now. I can buy wheels now. Yeah, I got to my Twitch payout today, so thanks guys, appreciate it, lots of love. You guys are so kind and so amazing and so awesome and so nice. Never do that again. I never want you to do it again. Never give me money ever again. Maybe this is why I don't go on Twitch anymore. Yeah, I really do not blame you. Why do you think I want to take a whole month off? This is what happens in November. The weirdos rock around. The weirdos show up in November. The gross, I hate them all. You guys are included in this. She got roughly $1 million. Yeah, I'm gonna buy hundreds of wheels. I'm gonna buy wheels for every single person on the universe. Yeah, I'm gonna buy wheels for everyone. No, I mean, I got a good amount though, so I do appreciate it. It was very kind. As I said, I now have funding for a wheel. When I'm gonna buy a wheel? I don't know yet. Look at me, it's headbanging. I'm really, really fidgety today. I cannot sit still. I need to just not. I haven't been able to sit still all day. I'll take a wheel. You can have a wheel. I'll be like wheel Jesus. I'm gonna turn water into wheels. It's all from the Rasputin chains. What, the money? Yeah. I don't think that's how it works, so I don't know if you were alluding to that either. You can all have wheels. I've sat him down in a really funny way. Look at him. Oh, it didn't work. He looks really serious right now. You guys can't see anything. I'm just like fucking around with his arms. I genuinely cannot sit still today. It's become a deep problem. Need a wheel to practice driving. Yeah, I would also need a wheel to practice driving. So this is the thing. I'm going to do driving lesson streams. I'm going to stream every single one of my driving lessons live. I'm going to do my driving test live. I'm going to do car crash live. Car crash live on Twitch. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about live car crashes? I think it sounds like my cup of tea, personally. I would personally love to watch live car crashes. Great idea, thank you. I've been brainstorming that one for a while. I'd watch, yeah, see, thank you. I thought it was a really good idea too. Euro Truck Sim? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Sorry, aren't these streams car crashes already? That was a good one. That was a good one, I appreciate that. That was a good one, I liked it. That was a good one. They are. I love car crash live. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna do that then, guys. I'm gonna actively go out of my way to crash into things. I mean, I'm gonna have to learn how to drive in a city, so it's gonna be fucking horrendous already. Maybe it will, inevitably, one day, I'll get in a car crash. Maybe I shouldn't be saying these things, actually. Maybe I shouldn't. Anything for the content? Yeah, right? Come on, I'd do it for the content. I'd do it for the stream, happily. Chin chin, everybody. If I can get my bottle open. Cheers! Chin chin. Yum yum sewage water. This is my favourite. I'm not going to give context for that if you didn't get context to it earlier. Just take it as it is. I love sewage water. It's my favourite. Drink it all up every single day. That's how I stay so strong and so healthy. I've literally not drank water all day because of the tap situation earlier. But I'm so paranoid. I will give context now. They were fixing they were fixing a pipe outside of my house, and I didn't realize, so all of my water turned off, and then all of my water turned brown. And then, yeah, and now I'm really paranoid about it. Oh, God. Susan, why would you do this to me? Why? Why would you do this to me? I've turned into a sheep. I'm so upset. God, no. Oh, God. Okay, well, we're doing it, but we're doing it in 13 minutes. So, quickly, snap, snap. I have to do it in 13 minutes because I want to end at 2 hours. Quickly, quickly. I used to drink flammable water. Why is this moving? Don't you move. That's mean. Don't do that. It's not letting me click on the text. Oh, it's locked. That's why. That's why. It's just not letting me. There was a movie called Spiral. So Spiral. Oh, crazy story. Real crazy thing. This is something real crazy happened to me that's led me into a spiral. Hang on. I need to fix this little bit. Spiral. No, you spell spiral. Spiral. Got it. Did it. Awesome. Right. I'm gonna make it obvious. So one day there was a woman called Linda, and Linda had 2 children named Nick and Simone. Simone and Nick had Linda's children. And they were sat at home one day, and they go, Linda. They call their mother on a first name basis. Linda. This is what they sound like. They're twins, Simone and Nick. They're twins. Linda. They're 10 years old. They're 10 years old. Linda. And they run up to their mum and they go, hey Big Linds, hey Linda. I have no clue where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna fucking waffle my way through it. And Linda goes, hey children, hey children, hiya children, and they go, Linda, hey, and they go, she goes, oh, did you have a nice day at school? And they go, yeah, I had a lovely day at school, Linda, thank you for asking. It's Toriel from Undertale. She's back, everyone. I had a lovely day at school, Linda, thank you for asking. And Linda goes, that is so great, children. Now get in my car. We're going on a surprise. And they go, a surprise. And she goes, yeah, surprise. You'll never believe it. We're going on a surprise today. Tomorrow I give you 100 subs. Okay. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. So it'll be unfortunate timing. But don't do that. Don't. You're not allowed. I'll actively never go live again. I like waffling. Good. Yeah, we're going on a surprise. My children, who I remember the names of. Thank you so much, Linda. And then they get in the car, they get in a Ford Fiesta, and they sit in their Ford Fiesta in fucking, I don't know, Scunthorpe. They're in Scunthorpe, and they're in Scunthorpe in the Ford Fiesta, and they get in the car, and they get in the car, and they go driving, and Linda says, oh, children, what did you do in school today? And they go, oh, we did coloring in school today, and we're doing our SATs. Do you do SATs when you're 10? You do SATs when you're 10. We're doing our SATs. Year 6 play. And she goes, oh, that's really good. How are you guys coping with the year 6 play? Because you're so ill right now. You're so ill. You've got such a bad illness. You've got such a bad illness right now. You can hear it in your voice, and they go, we're coping really bad. We're doing fucking, I don't know. We're doing Oliver Twist. We're doing Billy Dog. They've been working us like fucking dogs. They've been working us day in, day out. And she goes, yeah, I can tell your voices, you're getting absolutely lost. This year 6 musical that you're doing, it's absolutely wrecking your voices. It's no wonder you guys both can't speak. And they go, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Honestly, it's like child abuse. It's terrible. Honestly, I don't even know what they want us to do. It's just awful. I am making words, you just have to decipher them. And she goes, yeah, it's terrible. My voice is breaking. Oh, the surprise is good, Linda. And she goes, yeah, guys, don't worry, guys. The surprise is going to be great. It's one of the greatest streams you've ever had. And the dogs can hear those words. Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's okay. I'm taking you to the surprise. It's going to be the best. It's going to be so good. It's going to be such a good surprise. And they go, yeah, I'm so excited, Linda. So excited. And she goes, yeah, don't worry, guys. It's going to be really exciting. And they roll down the windows, and they're doing that thing where you put your hand out the windows, and they're singing along to the radio. The radio is playing Anne-Marie Alarm. There goes the alarm ringing in my head. I don't think that's Anne-Marie, actually. I don't think that's how it goes. Fuck it. That's the song now. That's the song they're singing along to. There goes the alarm ringing in my head. Like that. They're still singing even though they've lost their voice. They're avid. They love singing. They love Anne-Marie. And the radio's playing Anne-Marie. And they're driving away on this adventure in Scunthorpe. And then Linda goes, okay, guys, we're nearly around the corner. So you have to put these blindfolds on. And they go, blindfolds? And she goes, yes, blindfolds. You have to put the blindfolds on, otherwise the signs are going to start ruining it. And they go, okay, sure, put the blindfolds on. How do you know? You can just tell us now. It's really the biggest surprise. You can just tell us right now. And she goes, no, you have to put the blindfolds on, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise because the signs are going to ruin the surprise if you don't put the blindfolds on right now. I know I could just preemptively tell you the surprise, but you have to put the blindfolds on. So she hands the 2 children the blindfolds. Simone and Nick, they put on their blindfolds and they go, okay, got the blindfolds on. My throat's hurting just listening to that. Shockingly, it doesn't hurt my throat that much. Shockingly. But yeah, they put the blindfolds on and they continue driving in their Ford Fiesta in Scunthorpe, and they get there and they turn Anne-Marie off and she goes, okay, we're here guys, we're in the car park. And they go, oh yes, we love car parks. Thank you so much, Linda. Oh mother, we love car parks. I love car parks so much. And she goes, no guys, I know you really love car parks, but we're going somewhere more than a car park today. We're going somewhere other than a car park. And they go, we don't want to go, we just want to stay in the car park. And they start trying to take their blindfolds off, and Linda goes, stop guys, stop, you can't take your blindfolds off yet. I know that you guys really love car parks and musicals, but you can't take off your blindfolds in the car park, you ruin the surprise. And they go, yeah, but we just want to stay in the car park though. We don't want to see the surprise. You know how much we love car parks. You can't take us to a car park. That's like a preemptive thing. You can't do that. We want to stay in this car park. We want to stay here, Linda. We don't want to go see your shitty surprise. We just want to stay in the car park. She goes, guys, you can't stay in the car park. I go, please. Please, we just want to stay in the car park. And she goes, no, you have to get out the car. We have to get out the car park. And so she takes them out the car park, and they're going, please, no, please, we just want to stay in the car park. And she goes, no, guys, you can't stay in the car park. And she drags them by the hand into this new adventure. Not the car park, though. As much as they love car parks, they really love car parks. How do I turn subtitles on? You can. They avoid the car park, they walk straight through the car park, so much crying, they cry their eyes out during this entire time. Anne-Marie, Ford Fiesta's ruined, Scunthorpe ruined. And they get to the destination, and Linda goes, okay guys, you can take your blindfolds off now. And they go, fuck you, we just had to do our SATs, we just had to sit our GCSE, SATs, our year 6 SATs, and do year 6 musical, and you didn't even let's go to the car park. And she goes, no, sorry guys, I know you really love car parks, but we've got a better surprise today. And they take their blindfolds off, and they look around them, and they hate it. They hate what they're at. And they go, we hate this so much. Just let's go back to the car park. She goes, no, you can't go to the car park, guys. I planned the surprise. I paid for it weeks in advance. You have to. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because that would ruin the surprise. Well, you guys, I'm not going to tell you guys, but Nick and Simone has figured it out by now, because they can see around them. And they go, fine, we'll do it, as long as we get to go to the car park after. And she goes, so you can go to the car park after, as long as you enjoy like 10 minutes of where we are right now. And they go, fine, 10 minutes max, 10 minutes max. And they sit there in their school uniform, and they're really pissed, they're really grumpy. And Linda goes, fine, okay, fine. We'll go up to here, we'll go up to this top of this thing, and then we'll go down, and then we can leave, okay? Then we can leave. Is that fine? Is that okay with you guys? I just thought you guys would enjoy this. I know you guys really love car parks, but like, I just thought you guys would enjoy this as well. And they go, yeah, well, you thought wrong. Didn't you? You don't even know us. You don't even know our real mom, Linda. We don't even like you, Linda. We didn't even like you. We should choose a different mom, and we would choose a different mom, Linda, we would. And they go up the stairs. They start really like grudging their way up the stairs, stomping up the fucking stairs, going, fuck you, Linda, fuck you. I wish we were never born. I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead, Linda. They say it like that. They say, wish we were dead, Linda, like that. And then they get up to the top of this, and she goes, fine. I thought you guys would have loved going to this water park. I thought you guys would have loved it. I planned months in advance to go to this water park. I planned months in advance, you know. I sat every single day on the website for this water park, and it was booked out every single day. You have to book tickets to get to the water park. You have to get a car parking space, and they go, car parking space? What'd you say about car parking space? She goes, no, ignore the car parking space. I don't have to get shit. I booked it weeks in advance. I just wanted you guys to enjoy this water park. And they go, yeah, well, we don't. You should have asked us. You should have asked us. Communicate, Linda, you bitch. It's the first rule of the Lord. Communicate. That's what they say in primary school. That's what they say in science. She goes, yeah, I know I should have communicated, but I just thought you guys would have loved water parks. And she goes, well, if we can't go anything, at least we go on this one, okay? At least we go on this one. And they go, what? Which one? Which one are we going on? And they climb up these stairs, and she goes, there's this one. It's this water slide. We're on this one, right? And they look down at it. They look down from the steps. They're still in their school uniform. They didn't bring any swimming costumes. They sit down and they look at the steps. How long is this movie? It's nearly done. Nearly done, don't worry. They look down at the steps and they go, oh, Linda, you shouldn't have. And she goes, yeah, guys, I know. This is what I brought you here for. And they go, Linda, you're so kind. I don't wish I was dead, Linda. I don't. Linda, you're such a good fake mom. I didn't wish I was dead. This is the best. Hello, welcome on in. What are we guessing? Oh, we're not guessing anything. I'm describing a movie by its title. You're guessing what I'm saying, though, really. And they go, Linda, thank you so much. This is such a good surprise, Linda. This is such a good surprise, Linda. You can try and guess what the fuck I'm talking about if you want. That works. Mommy, why is it? Linda, this is the best. And they look down at this slide. They look down at the slide. They're 10, okay? That's their children. I'm talking in a children's voice. They look down at the slide and they go, oh, Linda, you know how much we love spirals. Linda, my favorite shape, spirals. I love spirals so much. I love spirals. And she goes, yeah, I know you guys love spirals and car parks and the hit musical Oliver Twist, so I brought you to a water park so we could go on the spiral water slide. And they go, thank you so much, Linda. And they go down the water slide fully clothed, the spiral water slide fully clothed, and that's the end of the film. They splash into the water, and then they have an after credit scene of them in the car park, just sitting in the car park going, we love you so much, thank you so much. Such a good day in Scunthorpe. I love Scunthorpe. And that's it. That's the end of the film, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. I feel very lightheaded. I'm very lightheaded right now. It's gonna be in my nightmares tonight. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow morning when I can't speak. It all makes sense. Yeah, see, it was a spiral water slide. I feel so lightheaded right now. It's unbelievable. It's better than the actual movie. What's the actual movie? I'll look it up. I'm sure it's just as good. I'm sure it's worse than I'm sure it's much worse. I wanna know what it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, a jigsaw. Oh, I knew this fucking movie. I knew this movie. I've watched a video essay on this fucking movie. I know the movie. At least relatively. I do relatively know this movie. I just ignored it in my brain. Right, okay, well, that was my movie. It's about Scunthorpe and Linda and Nick and Simone. And really high on helium kids, yeah. I enjoyed doing that voice. Shockingly, you'd really think that voice would hurt, like, my voice a lot. It really doesn't. I don't feel it in the slightest. If I go lower, if I have to go like that and I have to go like this, that hurts so much more than me going, like that does. I don't feel that at all. I don't know why. I don't know why in my bones that doesn't hurt, but it really doesn't. Like, I don't feel that in the slightest. It hurts more to talk at this tone of voice, just like averagely on stream, than it does to talk in a really high pitched voice. It's somewhere like deep within me to do that voice that I just can whip it out whenever I feel like it. But anyway, sure, well, you can choose to believe me or not believe me, but I perfectly did that in under 13 minutes. So I'm going now, everybody. I said it was going to be a shorter stream, and that is a fantastic note for us to end on, is it not? I'm going to go black out and do more coloring in. Get in! My favorite pastime. Coloring in. I'm very excited. I know that you guys are excited to not do coloring in. I'm sure that's equally as exciting for you guys also to not do the coloring in. Thank you for the stream. You're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Good night, everyone. You better play Frambo soon. I will eventually. Whenever that may be, I will eventually. Why is the following list so bad? Why is it so bad? I was gonna say, it's just terrible. Right, we're gonna raid Sneevum, everybody. We're gonna go raid Sneevum. We're gonna go be awesome and cool. They are doing just chatting also, so I'll send you over to Sneevum, everyone. We'll go and say hello to them. Although I will probably, I spelled their name wrong. Although I will probably be leaving soon after. You guys go be awesome and cool. Go follow them, be amazing. What? Let me go pick up the dogs. Hello, AJ Ramsey. Unfortunately, you have just come in as I am going. So, you know, unfortunate timing, but I appreciate you for stopping by nonetheless. Hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, night, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset, and other times of the day, everybody. Eat, sleep, and drink well. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. Have I already said that one? I have. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday and or Thursday. I'll be back 7 p.m. GMT on Friday. All whether or not I will be playing a game, I'm not going to promise anything because it's an empty promise and I'm probably lying. Go and enjoy Sneevum, everybody. Go be super awesome and cool. Go and be fantastic. And I will see you all on Friday. Exclamation point socials in the chat for my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube VODs channel, and other things for content and updates. And go and be awesome. Go and spread some love. Go and be amazing. Go and say, wow,